Alrighty, hello everybody. How's it going? I evidently was just like trying to log in to see if, you know, maintenance was over and completely forgot that this is the anniversary. They were gonna have one of these like little things at the start. Not that it's that big a deal. But yeah, I'm personally excited to get into this. How about everybody else? How are all you doing? I'm just gonna get straight into it pretty much. Gonna do some polls, gonna clear out notifications, and then I will get to the story. Just gonna real quick do this, cause might as well. Trying to decide what exactly to do. I'm doing good, Josh. How about you? I am very hyped to get into this. I like Welt. I don't use Welt. I'm gonna throw Yunli in there, I think. I think I'll leave things as that for now, at least. Anyways, do the actual polls. Let's see. Just getting rid of some of these notifications as well. Oh yeah, these two are in here. God, I forgot about that. Anyways, yes. We got that. We got these. We got that. We've got this whole thing. It would be so funny to lose the 50-50 to Silver Wolf on Silver Wolf's banner. Oh yeah, I forgot that these glasses exist. God. Anyways, as you can see, I have a good chunk of pulls. I don't intend to do anything more than just her, given that I have a lot of other things I want that are coming up. Evenescia, Blade, tons of stuff like that. As far as I remember, I don't believe I have much in the way of pity, if anything. Could be worth double-checking, just to make sure. Yeah, I had, like, basically nothing. We're at 12 pity currently. Yeah, I am very excited to see more of Silver Wolf, especially after everything we've gotten with the, like, promotional material. It has very much reinvigorated my sort of interest in her as a character, because I always liked her vibe, but she never had that much. Anyways, here's to hope and streamer luck. We're, what, at, like, that's 40 pulls, I believe? So we're to 50. Okay, we're not getting any, like, groundbreaking luck. We'll see if we win the 50-50, though. Doesn't really look like we're getting, like, any early. Yeah, we're going to pity. Or at least soft pity, rather. Probably this is where we get it? Yeah. Alright. I'm not gonna skip through, because you never know with these. Could get a wild, like, 2 5-star or something. Come on, 50-50. Yeah, it would be best if it was both Silver Wolves. That would be hilarious. That's that. Due to the, like, no elation characters in the standard, like, selection, instantly knew based on the symbol. Alright. Hell yeah. There she is. That is quite nice that I win the 50-50 there, because that makes things quite simple for going forward, because I have the 150 here, and then I have, through this, another 148 if I want them. So I have some to, like, at my disposal. Yeah, if only I got the double, if only. Given that I won the 50-50, I am tempted by her weapon just because Elation doesn't have much going on. Do I have any pity to speak of? Not that it's tracked. Cool. I don't think I will, at least not right now. I might throw some pulls later, but for now, I'm not going to worry about that.
My childhood music.
Anyways, more notifications. Wahoo! I have not done my dailies. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Just getting rid of notifications as much as I can.
So naive.
Don't want them distracting us. Right, the enhancements, yeah. God. Alright, there's all that. Good old Silver Wolf level 999. Good to have her, finally. Good to have her. And what is... Oh! Okay! We just get it? Like, no ceremony? Alright. Sure. Cool. I'm not gonna do the trial right now, but alright. Sure.
Joy or pain?
I sort of expected it to have more fanfare.
Joy or pain? What matters is that we're the ones making the call.
Okay. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if they added the free light, like a free elation light cone. I know they try to get some out for the new paths, but inevitably I remember the struggle of trying to get something for my remembrance characters when having not pulled for remembrance like weapons or light cones. But you know, I managed to get through it there. We also do have a lot of rewards at our hands. I'm gonna take a letter from Finon. Yeah, we get all these. I got 3 of them now. Not gonna deal with that now. And then we have all the other stuff. That's adorable. I think I had seen that. I just hadn't thought about it in the longest time. God, I love how Firefly and Silver Wolf like have a little bit of a relationship. Anyways, didn't mean to actually teleport. I just wanted to get rid of notifications. Yeah. I know. I get it. I have not done nearly as much currency wars as I feel like I should, but whatever. Yeah. God. Yes. This will be making it very easy to grind some, like, actual relics for people. Click that, and then immediately click out. The barrage of notifications for a new version, especially the, like, new, I'm not gonna look at that boss too much, the new, like, anniversary. And this should be one of the last notifications to deal with. Sort of jumping in here, because I think usually if you don't, it is an issue. What is still attacking me? Is it this? There we go. And then we have this, and then here. Alrighty. Just gonna snag this while I'm here. Notifications never work that well. I always forget. Actually, it might have been working there. I always forget if someone... Oh, no, yeah, it works here. God, that is a fucking map of shit, like, random shit. There we go. Let's see. Yes, just a few things. Alright. Doesn't get rid of the notification. Oh, well. In that case, though, we are just about ready for that. Alright. We are just about ready for that. No need for the recap. Yeah, no, I love the Celeron Hunters just in general. I feel like for their little dynamic, their little found family of sorts. I feel like they do really mirror the Astral Express crew by being just the like slightly edgier, slightly more like out of the law version of us in a way. Anyways, Jesus, I'm getting some lag. Okay, hopefully that clears up. And, alright, is this just picking up right from where we left off with, like, the moon doing shit? I suppose.
Wait, did you hear that? The moon just spoke!
Yep. I almost forgot that was what last happened.
The Master of Elation is here?
Hurry, make a wish. It might actually come true.
God.
Hang on. This isn't right. Is it? Oh, that winking moon up there in the sky. It just spoke.
Yeah.
For real. Oh, hey, it wasn't just me, was it? You heard that too, right?
Yes, we did. It just feels a very long time ago. Everyone on the street heard it. Oh, hi, Himiko.
I heard it too.
How you doing, Himiko?
That's why I came straight back for you. The winner of these Phantasm Moon games shall inherit all my authority and become the true, permanent Aeon of Elation.
Fucking wild.
Which means...
Aha changed the prize. The Aeon of Elation just raised the stakes. Yeah, it has a whole different kind of connotation now.
Aha has raised the stakes. The final winner will inherit the authority of Elation itself.
So fucking
Are
wild.
you serious? This is so wild. It doesn't even feel real anymore.
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the cosmic turmoil has lasted for dozens of amber eras.
But I bet it would be funny.
The transfer of an Aeon's divine authority. How could that ever amount to a mere wager, lightly traded in a single world's game?
You never know. Strange things can happen. Why would Aha do something like this?
The most logical explanation is that Aha wants to steer this game toward utter insanity. But then, who can possibly fathom the mind of an Aeon?
Yep. Have the stakes ever been raised like this before? Something tells me no.
Not every Phantasm Moon game's ending has been recorded.
Oh.
Many were lost to time, most likely a consequence of the winners exercising their newfound divine authority.
Yeah.
But as far as recorded history goes, this is unprecedented. After all, the chance to be an Aeon for just 1 minute is already an irresistible lure for many.
Yep. God, imagine someone who was, like, considering trying to, like, enter the games, like, find a mask, that kind of thing. But for whatever reason, you were like, no, if I were to achieve what I need and want, I would have to, like, have more than a minute. And then this fucking happens, and it's like, oh, god damn it. Something feels off about this.
Exactly. It's just too weird. Can you really just give up being an Aeon? What if this is just a big prank by those masked fools?
I bet Aha would find it funny.
In the historical records, instances of the Phantasm Moon speaking are few and far between.
But it has happened.
And the likelihood of it being influenced by an external force is exceedingly slim.
Fair. What's the point of all of this? You see, you're already wrong by asking that question.
Basically, unless what the Phantasm Moon said is some cruel joke or a play on words, once the games are over, a new god will be born. One of
Jesus.
unknown identity, unknown morality, and unknown purpose. They won't be a guest with a 1-minute pass to the Elation theme park. They will be its new owner.
What?
They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. Or they may be a god of utter malice, mocking all who stand against the destruction, intent on dragging the universe into an abyss of despair.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if this actually were to happen. Of the supplicants we know, which is, I think, all of them at this point, most at the very least, who's the most likely to win and become an Aeon? Because that changes things to a degree. Huh. Because unless this is a trick, or like whoever inherits it then gives it up immediately or whatever, I feel like if they were to go through with this, assuming there isn't a rug pull of some kind that makes it so it doesn't happen, or like doesn't permanently happen, I feel like I feel like Silver Wolf and Evenescia are, funnily enough, the two at the top of my list of, like, who would make the most sense. Maybe Blade. Sunday would be very interesting and funny if that happened. But I feel like Silver Wolf or Evenescia make the most sense to me right now. Just because we've already established Silver Wolf, when she wields the level 999 power, is literally like one step away from an Aeon. So her achieving that would be essentially her pushing past that limit that her other self that is like in the cartridge essentially now never could. But I also could very easily see her being like, nah, I'll find my own way. I don't need handouts. Where then Evenescia, I feel like, could very much end up going in a bit of a Cyrene direction of they become this sort of like absurdly cosmically powerful being, but it doesn't actually drastically alter the status quo that much. Of they sort of are more this distant figure that does some grand thing with their power, but then, you know, like, is sort of their... Yeah, I don't know. But it's an interesting idea. I don't know if they'll actually go through with it, but I'm taking it at face value just for theorizing purposes. Yeah, of course there is always the possibility that we're the ones who become the Elation, rather. But, I don't know. Well, also there's the thing of, is it becoming the Elation, or is it becoming a Aeon by inheriting and, like, consuming the Elation, almost? I don't know. Maybe there's a silver lining here. The universe is headed for turmoil. Oh boy, I must have overheard my wish.
You wished that if you won the Phantas Moon Games, Aha would become the new leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
Perhaps Aha heard your idea and decided to pack up and flee in the middle of the night.
Or maybe Aha just thought it would be so fucking funny to make it so that wish comes true no matter what, but whoever wins still has to be the leader. Oh boy. Yeah, gotta love having characters who can transform. And I mean, hey, we're not that far behind. Still, fucking, we got Silver Wolf and, Blade, well, not Blade, Silver Wolf and Firefly on the Still-Run Hunter side, but then we have the various transformations of Dawn Hung, and we have Evernight that can come out of March.
No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and Hime Cat in the flesh! Oh, what are they doing here?
Jesus.
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail Fest, and now I'm seeing them right here on the street!
Yes. We are people who exist.
Oh. Where did all these people come from?
Hey, that declaration the Phantas Moon mentioned was about you, right? What are you gonna do? Got any kind of moon landing plans in the works?
Oh boy.
You should just hit it with your bat! Send that thing spinning into a black hole at the edge of the cosmos!
I don't know if we can do that. Oh boy, why would I do that?
You smash anyone who stands in your way with that bat!
We use more than the bat.
You sound like a supervillain. Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak Squadron made everyone turn on us, do you?
I don't think so in this case.
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the Daybreak Warriors senseless.
Uh-oh.
Oh! All these big shots from across the cosmos, fighting to the death right in our backyard. It's gonna be epic!
Yeah, people killing each other.
One wrong move from them and we're in serious trouble. Just like what happened with the Herald of Death years ago.
Sign this for me, future Eon!
Yo! When you become an Eon, can I be your Emanator?
Of course this is what would happen. Of course.
We should get away from this mess. Let's head back to the Express and discuss matters there.
That sounds like it's for the best. A moment later as you squeeze your way through the crowd. God. That's fucking insane. Of course people would be freaking out like that.
Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest and the Phantom Moon's declaration.
Yep.
Things really are changing fast.
Yeah, you could say that. Now winning the games is more important than ever.
To prevent the divine authority from falling into the wrong hands, the supplicants may go to any lengths now with their tactics and actions. After all, in most people's minds, they alone are the ones best suited to wield power.
Yeah.
Right or wrong has little to do with it. Such is the nature of human will.
Well, listen, I would make all the good decisions, where everyone else would make the bad decisions, so I should win. I paused just to pause it. What if some bullshit happens and Himiko somehow enters the game again and wins and becomes the Aeon, and that's, like, her new form? Maybe.
Yeah, and that may be exactly what the Phantom Moon wishes to see. A spectacular, head-on battle of ambitions.
Yep.
Madam Pearl
Yeah, no, I would
has
not consider
sent a
our fans
communication
to be
request
sane.
to the Astral Express. Accept transmission?
Yeah, there's also the whole question of, like, what
It hasn't
actually
been
happened
long
with
since
Himiko,
we
though,
parted.
so...
And here I am, disturbing you once more.
Because if she is just,
My
like, a
sincerest
weird ghost version of herself or something like that,
Please,
then
there's no need
technically
to
not the same
apologize.
person.
Given the urgency of this transmission, Madame Pearl, I assume you wish to discuss the Phantom Moon's recent declaration.
Yeah.
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky. A permanent handover of divine authority. It is unprecedented.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind the Phantom Moon. Still,
Maybe.
who else but the Elation themselves could wield such control over it?
We don't know exactly
In
what
any
the
case,
Abundance is up
The Phantom
to in
Moon's speech
connection
has
to all
made the
this.
public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotions, and perhaps even their wish power, are swelling to historic levels.
Makes sense.
The Department of Aberration Defense even detected a surge of agitation and unrest among the Imaginae.
Fair.
When normal people believe power rests in their hands, their decisions tend to grow more radical and reckless. Please, be careful, and make sure to protect yourselves.
Fair. Protect ourselves?
Correct. It would be wise to keep a low profile. Stay out of public eye.
That's gonna be hard when the entire objective is to get
Public
attention.
Relations Department has been monitoring public sentiment. At present, speculation and criticism regarding the Astral Express are surging.
That is fair.
I did it online myself. Following the Daybreak Warriors. There's been no shortage of hostile commentary aimed at her.
Yep. We still haven't dealt with that.
Commentary program on TV has been claiming the Express's adventure. Nothing but stories fabricated by the IPC.
Listen here.
Many
Listen
believe the
here.
Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes. And some are even speculating that she is the new Herald of Death.
What the? What's wrong with these people?
Plenty of things.
These narratives are undoubtedly being amplified by media platforms steered by Fulwish.
Yep.
I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many fans of the Daybreak Squadron have been stirred up and are threatening retaliation against the Express.
Not surprising.
I'll reinforce security in case agitators attempt to storm the station.
That is appreciated. Doesn't help with the messaging, though, that we're just essentially IPC plants, though. You can control a public opinion, can't you?
I can, but you overestimate what control really means. In the arena of public opinion, those who look strong are often the ones at a disadvantage. And besides, you'll be distancing yourself from us for a while.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? That is accurate. We intend to scale back our public association for the time being. If it's confirmed that the Express is colluding with the IPC, its public image would only deteriorate further.
In this case, it is good for both us and them. Why don't we disclose what really happened in that fight?
Regrettably, I cannot agree to this. Clarifying the facts amid a frenzy of public sentiment is like trying to quell boiling water by stirring it. It only fuels the flame.
Yeah, we can feel that in the real world, all
causes
right.
recipients to undergo an abundance transformation. Disclosing such sensational information would probably be taken as a hoax, or trigger public panic.
Yep, either people would take it not seriously enough or too seriously.
Defense to verify the true mechanism behind the happiness surgery as soon as possible, and assess its potential impact. I strongly advise you to exercise restraint in front of the media. Even the smallest statement can be selectively edited and misrepresented.
Yep. This is all Fulwish is doing.
That much is certain. Still, given the current volatility of public sentiment, please exercise caution and self-control. I sincerely hope that the Phantasmoon's declaration will not disrupt the goodwill between us. A greater danger still stands before us. After listening to the declaration, who knows what extremes Fulwish might be driven to.
Yep. Suddenly, the value of winning skyrocketed.
Affairs demand my attention, so I must excuse myself. Should there be further developments, I will keep you apprised.
All right.
What do you make of the current situation?
We need to take action and put a stop to Fulwish before things get even worse.
Yeah.
Even if I'd never joined the Phantasmoon Games, I'd still make this decision.
For Scott. For fucking Scott.
Whatever her excuse is, killing others as if it's just a game is beyond forgiveness.
I still can't believe Scott's dead.
Given the likelihood of Fulwish acting unpredictably, we should confront her with everything we have.
Yeah, no, I'm very curious.
I've been wondering
about the
happiness
abundance's
surgery
role in
taps
all
into
this.
the power of abundance, yet Fulwish seems perfectly normal. Just how did she get her hands on something so dangerous?
And is it a separate bit of abundance than that
Perhaps.
Evanescia is tied to?
It's the lingering poison left behind by the previous Herald of Death.
Oh. If the Herald of Death was a being associated with the abundance. Oh.
15 years ago, the monster
Scott
who
will
turned
become a Haw,
living
definitely.
flesh into his artwork would, in the heat of combat, slip into bouts of frenzied elation and delirium. The murderous mark he left behind, the bloody bloom, was no mere delusion. According to his interrogation transcripts, he claimed to witness a brilliant golden tree promising him everlasting life.
Okay. The Ambrosial Arbor? Yeah. So, the Herald of Death was a presumably follower of elation corrupted by the abundance, who then, in killing, has infected Fulwish, who was one of his near victims. Interesting, interesting. My question then becomes, does Himiko have any of that taint in some way?
I cannot say whether the vision this madman claimed to see corresponds to something real, but the possibility cannot be ruled out. He claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him, drowning him in frenzy and pleasure. He wanted its blossoms to bloom before all, and to bring about that miracle, he was willing to slaughter without restraint. In hindsight, it's clear that the Herald of Death was a supplicant who bore the power of abundance.
Yep.
The tragedy he orchestrated in Plain Arcadia ultimately forged another version of himself. Fulwish.
Interesting way to put it.
Right now, in Plain Arcadia, how many have undergone the happiness surgery and turned into potential abominations of abundance? It's a terrifying thought.
Yeah.
Fulwish. What has happened to you over the years? Hiding behind these innocent people. What are you really trying to accomplish?
This is what I want to really get at, is I want to see more Himiko
I need more
Fulwish
information about this junior of mine. I plan to head to Graphia Academy.
Okay.
Care to join me?
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll meet Dad.
Fulwish, we need to examine the traces left behind from the Herald of Death incident that took place during the last Phantom Moon Games. The recollections of teachers and the student records sealed away by the school. We're bound to find a vital clue there.
Okay. Let's find out everything about Fulwish.
If you're set, let's get moving.
All right. I'm very much in theory mode in a lot of ways. I'm very curious to see where Himiko's gonna go in all this. The floor took a moment.
Well, after that so-called dream campus experience, we've ended up back at Graphia Academy.
Yep.
It's almost like revisiting the place after graduation.
Wake up, March. I suppose you could call this your alma mater now.
Wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't an after effect of the Sparksy virus, right?
No, we're completely free of any mimetic viruses, but not.
Don't worry, Marge. The Department of Aberration Defense conducted a comprehensive disinfection of the campus.
That is good.
That's a relief. The last thing I need is to be mid-investigation and suddenly morph into some hopping, dancing mushroom rabbit.
Fair, yeah, that would be bad.
Speaking of which, where should we begin our investigation into Fulwish?
The archives would probably be good, but hey, let's talk to Dad.
Should we go and find Mr. Ryusuke first?
It's only appropriate that we obtain permission from the Dean before proceeding with the investigation.
How professional of you, Himiko.
15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student files,
Yeah.
work logs, or visitor records. And only he knows where they're stored.
Makes sense.
Let's go then. To the Dean's office.
Another thing that I'm just thinking about is with Ryusuke, there's a very, very interesting little detail that I don't know if it actually means anything or if it's just like a random, like, unnecessary detail. But in one of the like loading screen lore bits, the one on Ryusuke says that he claims to be Himiko's father. Which, the claim part of that is a very interesting detail to exist, in my opinion. Like I said, I don't know if there's anything that would come of that, or if that is, like, relevant at all,
those,
but...
what are they called? Warriors at the Floating Isle exhibition. And then you disappear. Let me see. You're not hurt anywhere, are you? I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single one. Do you have any idea how worried I was?
Aww. Himiko, you gotta be more attentive.
Seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe in person, I'll let this slide. If you're really so preoccupied, a message or a call would do, you know.
You should call more often.
I saw you on the news as well. Valiantly fought, huh? These Megatron warriors don't know who they're messing with. To think they dare challenge my daughter's
subordinates.
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of Warlord Himeko or something.
In any case, I'll leave Himeko in your hands. Please try to keep her out of combat.
Don't worry, I'm a great bodyguard. No, of course, Grandpa. I got it, Grandpa.
Stop. Every time you and she get together, the conversation somehow drifts completely off course. I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's no porcelain doll. We came here to...
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter. Rather, I am currently speaking to the navigator of the Astral Express.
Okay, yeah.
But tell me, has there been progress on the new Herald of Death case? I wasn't expecting the questioning to come in rounds.
In rounds?
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here before you. They inquired about Fulwish.
Oh.
But regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I wasn't here 15 years ago. On the other, she is still considered one of our school's distinguished alumni.
Yeah.
I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too. So, I compiled the pertinent documents ahead of time. I hope they'll be of use to you.
Nice.
Thank you, Mr. Ryusuke.
March really sort of meanders through his name.
The files are inside the archive room. Take whatever materials you need.
All right. All right, about Fulwish.
To be honest, it wasn't until the Herald of Death incident 15 years ago that I first learned her name.
Huh.
As the Dean, I should have met up with her more often and tried harder to soothe the wounds it left on her. But I just couldn't.
Why?
Do you really need all the details? The whole serving as a model example thing. I don't want to tarnish it completely.
Huh.
I knew it was a selfish thought. But I just couldn't help it. Back then, whenever I heard her name, I thought to myself, if someone was able to survive the incident, then why couldn't it have been my daughter?
Yeah. God. 15 years ago,
15 years ago, I received a commission to paint a massive portrait for an elixir seeker chief on the planet of Goliath Shepherd. They said he had an elixir that could cure countless diseases.
I see.
By the time I came back, everything had changed. There had been a terrible accident on campus. And my daughter...
Yeah. Yeah, no, his reaction and like thoughts towards Fulwish are very, very
because of that
like
incident,
real.
I made a promise to never leave this world again during the Phantom Moon Games. That's why I immediately flew here when I heard about the full Phantom Moon. But once again, I was too late. And the supplicant called Sparksy had turned the campus upside down.
It's all right. You can leave the crisis solving to the nameless.
It's what we do best.
Right about that. Yet oddly, once Sparksy stirred up all that chaos, applications to the school soared to an all-time high. Times we live in are increasingly beyond my comprehension.
Yeah. It won't take up any more of your time.
You're always welcome. Other than the archive room, you could also try talking to Miss Dolly.
Okay.
She's the longest-serving faculty member here and likely knows the most.
Okay.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go, you two.
Any last words for Himiko, I imagine?
Thank you, Dad.
Aww.
We should be able to
I
find the
love it.
archive room
I love
and
it.
Miss Dolly around the Imagenesis classroom, right?
God.
Oh my goodness, I thought I recognized you in the distance. Himiko, it really is you!
I forgot about
Miss
Dolly.
Please forgive me for not coming to see you sooner. I've been back for a while now, but this is the first chance I've had to come see you.
Don't worry about it. I'm simply happy that you cared enough to visit. I must apologize about the mask you entrusted me. In the end...
Please, I can't thank you enough for safeguarding the mask all those years.
Yeah.
Look at you. You haven't changed a bit. You and your friends look like you're in a hurry.
Oh, very grandma coded, yeah.
Something you need to attend to.
We're here to ask about Fulwish.
Fulwish? A poor child who survived the Herald of Death.
Yep, the very same.
The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. I still remember how she bowed again and again with tears in her eyes at everyone who helped.
Aw.
Poor girl. Though she was lucky to have survived, her parents didn't make it.
Jesus.
There were rumors flying around the school saying she had something to do with the Herald of Death.
What the fuck?
Otherwise, why would she be so lucky? She's the only one who survived. What a bunch of scoundrels.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
She had good grades and a good heart. And becoming famous, she often came back to visit the school and sponsored a number of scholarship projects.
Yeah,
Speaking of
Himiko's
which,
role in all of this I'm curious
do you
about.
know anything about what happened to her after she graduated from school?
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies after graduation.
Really now?
She had the chance to work for the Interastral Peace Corporation, but chose to return home and take over Seafeld TV instead, which was on the verge of bankruptcy.
Huh.
Somewhere beyond the sky. Miss Dolly, do you know where she went exactly?
Yeah.
I never heard. However, she pushed out many projects after taking over the TV station and managed to expand their business to the whole of Plain Arcadia in just a few years. That is all I know.
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for your intel.
Alright. Interesting. Anyways, hi, random student.
The death is real. They say he came back to life and was responsible for what happened in Dovebrook.
The rumors.
He's not coming here to kill again. Is he?
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe we should ask for leave and stay home until this blows over?
What are you, scared? If he really comes, I'm live streaming the whole thing and getting all the clout for it. Who needs leave after that? I'll just quit school altogether.
I'll just stream my death. I'll get so much clout. Jesus Christ, this guy has no sense of self-preservation. Oh boy. What do you know about the Herald of Death?
I heard he murdered hundreds of students here 15 years ago.
The way he says that's so nonchalant.
Hundreds? Really? I only heard that the crime scene
Yeah,
still exists somewhere
absolutely
on
a kick
campus.
streamer.
I don't feel too good about this. We should get out of here.
If we help the Express gang, there's a chance we might get featured in The Fluffy.
You're seriously obsessed with becoming famous.
Yeah. God, that guy is gonna fucking die someday. God. Alright, into the archive.
Ugh, the atmosphere in this archive room is giving me the creeps. It's so gloomy. Almost like we've stumbled into Fixtroll Garden.
I don't know if it's that extreme.
It was like this 15 years ago as well. The archives tracked all academic results. Near the final exams, students dissatisfied with their abilities often poured their frustration into painting unsettling things.
Lovely!
There's a lot of data stored here. Aside from what my father organized for us, let's explore the other areas as well.
Okay.
If possible, keep an eye out for clues regarding Fulwish's life after graduation. She
Yeah.
returned to her alma mater frequently, so there must be records of her visits.
Okay, yeah.
Dabbling in technology related to the abundance. Where exactly did she acquire it? Perhaps her past holds a clue.
Yeah, her time beyond the sky, I imagine, would be potentially some of it. Huh. Let's check out the computer. A computer that's probably older than you, living out its golden years on this desk. Search Fulwish. Renowned entrepreneur, Fulwish visits school recently. Fulwish warmly shakes hands with students. What did they take away from the speech? Here's what these 3 students had to say.
There are so many press releases here.
Not too surprising. Scroll forward a bit. Renowned entrepreneur Fulwish donates scholarship. School makes first appearance in Fulwish TV's annual university rankings. Fulwish TV encounters our school's anniversary celebration once again. Right.
The school's annual Distinguished Student Register.
Oh.
From 1982 to 1984? For 3 consecutive years, first place was always Fulwish.
Okay. Search Herald of Death incident. No results found for your search. The search page slaps the black text on a white background right in your face.
The IPC has severed all channels of intel with its iron grip.
Yep.
Hardly a surprise.
And now for the one I'm most curious about. What comes up when we search Himiko?
Formal caution regarding a student's non-compliant hairstyle. Disciplinary action concerning a student's involvement in 3 food poisoning cases. Disciplinary notice for a student's involvement in a physical altercation.
Oh my god, Himiko was a problem child. Simply magnificent. You read with bated breath, and it takes a good long while before you snap out of it. Right, this isn't exactly the task at hand. At the very bottom of all the entries regarding Himiko lies a faculty appointment notice from 15 years ago. That new red-haired assistant is the dean's daughter. Her constitution is weak, so she can't handle heavy labor. Remember, don't assign her anything outside of clerical work, so read the note in the file. It might have just been her bad coffee. Curious. So even like directly around the time of the actual Phantom Moon games, she was viewed as having a poor constitution and stuff. Not surprising, but could Sparksies really have pulled the same trick again and left you a gift at the school? Tag on the doll, confiscated from the Sparksy fan club's unauthorized late-night gathering. Date of confiscation, confiscated item, Sparkle plushie. Reason for confiscation. 3 second-year students and 5 first-year students formed an unauthorized club called Sparksy Fan Club and held an unsanctioned gathering in the gymnasium late at night. Club members wore bizarre costumes, waved glow sticks, and chanted "Destroy the old model" and "Sparksicle forever," all while surrounding the doll. The continuous noise resulted in a night patrol teacher suffering a sudden seizure and requiring emergency medical attention. What? Disposal method: stored in the archive room to be returned upon graduation. What the fuck?
Did they really have to put this here?
Wild. Odd. Alright, time to the thing that will actually tell us the thing we need. The label of this cabinet reads Alumni Yearbook. In which year did Fulwish graduate? You seem to remember you obtained this information somewhere. Recall deeper. Sometimes a little deduction is sufficient to make up for missing memories. It is currently year 1999 of the plain Arcadian calendar. The Herald of Death incident took place 15 years ago. Yeah. I remember it all along. She would have graduated in 84. The first page is a somber graduation photo. None of the students in the photo betrayed any hint of a smile. They stood sparsely, like the teeth in an aged person's mouth, separated by absences that can never be filled. That is a wild comparison. Wow. Sort of gives the right image, though. In the alumni yearbook for the class of 1984, you find the page belonging to Fulwish. Okay. Don't know her birthday. Don't know her address. Don't know her contact info. Her destination was Institute of Cognitive Science in Garden Star of Botanical Study. Interests, favorite color, white. Lines up with, I think she's usually wearing white. Dream destination, the seaside. Favorite animal, hallucinogenia. Ideal career, teacher. Okay. Curious. Messages from classmates. Graduation day has finally arrived, but so many never made it back. If I hadn't slipped away early that day, could I have done something for them? When I look at the empty seats in our classroom, I often feel guilty for being powerless. Fulwish, did you feel the same? I've come to terms with it now. The past is the past. Those of us left behind, we have to take care of ourselves. I hear the climate on Garden Star of Botanical Study is very different. Take care of yourself, Fulwish. See ya. Okay. Winning first place in the campus Imaginesis competition, ranking at the top for several consecutive semesters. You have always been outstanding, Fulwish. That's why I truly believe you can make it through this nightmare and show all of Planet Arcadia, with a smile, that we won't be easily defeated by a single tragedy. I have never doubted that. A new chapter in life is about to begin. Facing the lens of life, please keep on smiling. Sarah. Something tells me she took that a bit too far. Message from a teacher. Hearing that you will soon leave Plain Arcadia to pursue cognitive science, I can't help but feel a sense of loss. It's a failure on my part as a teacher that I couldn't inspire you to stay in the Imaginesis industry. But, as your teacher, I fully understand your choice. To have helped shape a researcher like you for the Intelligentsia Guild fills me with deep pride. I sincerely wish you the vastest of horizons, Fulwish. May you realize your dreams, and may the sorrow sown in the past blossom into flowers of happiness in the future. I don't know if using the terms of, like, blossoming flowers when one of the things of the mass murderer who caused the tragedy was a bloom, but, you know, message from parents left blank. Damn, that hurts.
Garden Star of Botanical Study. Cognitive science research. Miss Dolly mentioned that Fulwish went beyond the sky to study after graduation. Turns out this is where she went. Let's go chat with the others.
All right. Interesting.
Well, did you find anything?
A few things. I found these clues. Tell Himiko about the clues you discovered in the alumni catalog.
Garden Star of Botanical Study? It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the consternation star zone. Oh, found it. its property ownership is registered under a specific school within the Intelligentsia Guild.
Okay, that lines up with what we were reading, but yeah, I am now thinking about Himiko's rose motif. Huh, it could just be a coincidence, but that is interesting to make as a comparison. Huh. Maybe there is an echo of the abundance in Himiko because of what happened. Maybe it's been staring us in the face this entire time. Curious. I would love if she ended up with like some blooming rose motif or something.
I've heard conspiracy theories claiming the Herald of Death from 15 years ago was actually someone from the IPC.
God.
Given
I'm not
the
surprised
great
rumors like that
lengths
exist.
the IPC went to in wiping away all traces after the incident. Perhaps the rumors are true.
Maybe.
Fulwish was hurt by the Herald of Death. Yet after studying in an institution funded by the IPC, she became a suspect in the new Herald of Death incident.
Okay, I think we're not even tying into what actually is happening in this conversation, but I think things might have just clicked in my head as a very, very legitimate possibility of what happened / is happening with Himiko. What if... Okay, let's put our cards on the board. Let's put all the pieces down. Himiko was a weak constitution because she had this, like, genetic disease that basically doomed everyone in her direct line to short lives. She has shown no sign of that disease since we met her. And as far as we know, no one on the Express is aware of this disease having been a thing. She has never mentioned it. We don't know how she survived or recovered. Enough so that her father commented on it being a bit of a surprise. And because of her father, we know that it was something that was, like, impossible to overcome, pretty much. I need a detective board. I need to be able to, like, stand up, roll out a board, connect some dots. Maybe I'll invest in something like that. I don't know. But to continue on, we actually have a pretty good answer of how someone in that kind of position could seemingly be completely fine. What if there was just enough of the abundance in her system or whatever that she was basically offsetting or cured of offsetting the disease or cured of it? That's possible. Or if she died, what if it revived her, basically? Maybe. If that's the case, I would love if her, like, new form that she'll presumably get at some point ties into that of, like, sort of tapping into that abundance power almost, and I would very much love if it had that sort of blooming rose motif. Anyways, as expected, it always comes back to the IPC. That where Fulwish obtained the technology of the abundance?
You mean she created the happiness surgery after studying on that greenhouse world?
Maybe. Yeah, no, my current guesses are Himiko is either a ghost or some kind of abundance zombie.
It's still too vague to make any judgments. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, she resolved to uncover the truth behind it. That's why she went to another world to study after graduation. But is the knowledge she gained in just a few short years enough to create the happiness surgery?
Depends on what she uncovered.
If the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's lingering poison, would the IPC, who have tried to hide this in every way possible, really be unaware of her actions? There are too many things here that an ordinary scholar simply couldn't achieve.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna and have an open, honest talk.
Yeah, okay.
Contact Fulwish as her senior? After all this time, Would she even want to see you?
She also would know that she's affiliated with the
know.
Express. Can you tell us about the Fulwish you knew?
Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues.
Yeah.
So I was doing some idle work at my father's school to clear my mind.
Oh.
Fulwish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together, helping me organize newspaper clippings and library cards, all while chattering on about classmates' crushes and the latest gossip.
Of course, of course.
They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special care, nor did they treat me like the dean's daughter.
Huh. Okay.
We often shared snacks brought from home and secretly dug out the school's collection of ancient books and paintings to admire them.
Nice.
Fulwish, she was the model student, always knowing a little more than everyone else. Her questions often went beyond the textbooks, pushing past the boundaries of what someone her age should know. When she looked through those illustrations of Imagine, her eyes would always sparkle. I could feel the passion in her eyes, and an unspeakable sense of loneliness. If she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me. Fulwish is walking a dangerous path right now. And the deeper someone walks into the abyss, the more they crave the recognition and understanding of old friends. I want to ask her myself.
You can hope so, I suppose.
Why has the happiness she pursues become an illusion that can only be maintained by a taboo surgery?
Yeah. I will protect you. In Ryusuke and Welt's place, I shall protect you.
Thank you, you two. And thank you for your investigation. Though many questions remain unanswered, at least I now have a clearer picture of her movements after graduation.
Yeah.
By the way, before we leave the school, there's one more place I'd like to visit.
Oh?
Before I meet Fulwish, I want to say goodbye to that memory from 15 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
You mean that old school building from 15 years ago?
I did some quick polls at the very start, but I was really on top of things, so can't blame yourself too much for being behind. Aw. Curious. Yo, hell yeah. That's great. Congrats to you on that. I just pulled for the normal, one, copy of, the character itself and not light cone. I might pull for the light cone later, but I don't know. Where am I going? This way. I am liking that theory, though, about Himiko, because I feel like there could be some fun stuff there. Oh,
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons, and
How relevant.
I've dragged you into staying this late.
How relevant and fitting to what's going on right now.
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
Himiko? Is this?
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 15 years ago still linger in their original places.
It really is fucked up that this place exists.
Imagine the school anniversary.
Imagine being here like a year after it happened
They've invited
and being
parents
one of the
here.
students.
Will your parents be coming?
Not...
Oh, Fulwish?
Not the best question, perhaps, depending on when this is.
That's Fulwish from her youth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad already took time off.
Okay.
Right now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear.
So this is before the tragedy, makes sense.
If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's just like him. He always loves making those kinds of jokes.
Huh.
Then you'd better put on a good show, huh?
There won't be a show anymore, Belle.
Oh, boy.
Because unexpected guests have arrived.
Hi, adult Fulwish.
Everyone from the Astral Express and Himiko. I didn't expect to meet you here.
I didn't expect to meet you here.
Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone?
That's a way to put it.
Fulwish.
Huh, getting straight to it, I guess.
Himiko, you recognized me at just a glance.
I'm not surprised. They were friends. What are you doing here? Want some trauma?
I am here to mourn that dusk from 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Before making any major decisions, I always come here.
Oh, yeah.
To sit in silence for a while.
Oh, that's the best way to make decisions. Stew in your
the rest of
trauma.
us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood. When I was crushed under the collapsed wall and unable to breathe. The thought crossed my mind. Poor Himiko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that delicate frame of yours. But who would have guessed? You're alive and living quite well.
And even at the time was in the
You became the
games.
navigator of the Astral Express, roaming freely beyond the sky, just like the three of us used to talk about in our chats. Your dream came true. Congratulations are in order.
Anything to say, Himiko?
Himiko, do you know 15 years have passed? And my wounds have mostly healed.
Oh, we can tell by the fact that you make all your major decisions sitting in this room of
There are
trauma.
some scars and emptiness that time can never heal. Look around. Even here, even with these phantoms, their seats are still empty. Belle, Leon, Ziania, Mia, and so many others. 15 years have passed, and I've learned that time isn't a cure.
Oh yeah, no, they're saying the mood very well here.
Binding itself around me, layer upon layer. So I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open. I'm going to let everything bloody and unforgettable beneath it see the light of day again.
That's certainly a decision.
See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to become the second Herald of Death yourself? You intend to use a power you can't possibly comprehend to win the Phantasmoon games. How are you any different from that monster back then? From the monster that took your parents' lives?
Wow. Just going straight to it, huh?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't compare you to that devil. You still have a chance.
Yeah.
Stop this now.
You always have the choice to stop.
I'm sorry. I don't quite understand what you're saying.
You know exactly what we're talking about.
I would advise everyone to think twice before making rash accusations. As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. From now on, when you're in front of a camera lens, watch your expressions and be cautious with your words and actions.
Of course, yeah.
At the very least, try not to look so flustered during this public exchange.
You're the one who made it public.
We live in a world where we are constantly gazed upon and watched by others.
Oh, she is playing the game hard.
This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but meeting you all here, it really adds a wonderful dramatic flair. To the audience watching from your screens, you know my name, and I know that right now, you are watching me.
Oh boy. Is it time for her to give marching orders?
15 years ago, with the tacit approval of the IPC and the Arcadia Council, the Master of Elation's divine ritual degenerated into a barbaric, bloody game. You and I, the residents of this Arcadia, surrendered a lifetime of dignity, wealth, and time to them. All in exchange for a single full meal. We are surrounded by bizarre entertainment and stimulating gore. We soak all day in shallow, boring programs, achieving nothing. And now, we must live in fear of the unscrupulous atrocities of these supplicants from beyond the sky, forcing smiles as we applaud and cheer for them. Is this the happiness the god promised us?
This shot
No,
is so strong.
Absolutely not. The Master of Elation would never be deceived by miracles, but with pain and blood. What they desire to see are heartfelt smiles. And so, they granted me a revelation.
I mean, I don't know. Ahab laughed at a baby falling
on
down.
that evening 15 years
Oh,
ago,
the smile coming on.
what saved me was not luck. It was not the supplicants. And it was certainly not the IPC.
Oh yeah, she's doing a good job at this.
Right here, as the Herald of Death approached, step by step, the one who sent down a miracle was the Master of Elation. They allowed me to escape with my life. And when I was trapped in a small room, consumed by loneliness, they sent me a mask.
Really now?
They revealed my mission to me. To bring happiness back to a plain Arcadia that has lost its smile.
Yeah, the tears are a good catch. That is...
I, Fulwish, survivor of the blood-stained games, hereby formally announce that I will join the Phantom Moon Games!
Okay, she officially announces it.
In this game, I shall win the Eon of Elation's authority. And then, I will make smiles of happiness bloom on the faces of every single person in plain Arcadia!
Lovely!
Himiko, don't frown. Smile.
No, fuck you. I'm gonna frown
I will
now.
bring happiness to you too, just as I will bring it to everyone. I won't manipulate the Phantom Moon Games like those high and mighty IPC executives. Nor will I treat the rewards granted by the God of Elation as bargaining chips for profit. We are in plain Arcadia, so we should decide the winner in a plain Arcadian way. I'll give you a stage if that's what you want.
Okay.
I invite you all to a televised debate
I
at Fulwish
challenge you to a
TV
debate.
in Seafeld City. The invitation extends to all.
Ooh, she's making a free-for-all.
A plain Arcadian way? That's just a way that benefits you. We're not going.
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gaze of billions of viewers, you must accept your public image as frauds deceiving the world and cowards with guilty consciences.
We once again are trapped in having to do it.
This isn't just an invitation. It is your only chance to defeat me in front of everyone. Since you believe you represent what is right.
Oh, well, yeah, because I make the good decisions. We established this.
The stage is set. Come and perform this final act that will determine the future of the Arcadia with me. Or simply leave. The choice is yours.
Okay. She has challenged us to the most
Are we just going to
proper
let
of
Fulwish walk away?
conflicts. A debate.
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Remember to be cautious with your words and actions.
You hear that, March?
Let's leave here and return to the Express.
I was gonna say maybe you should let Evernight out because she'll handle things better, but also, let's face it, she would probably say some wild shit that would get us in trouble.
Hello, everyone!
Oh boy, this
and
again.
Welcome back to the Arcadian Morning Report.
Oh boy,
We're
what false
continuing
news are
our
they gonna spread
exclusive
this time?
Just moments ago, we received some shocking news. The head of our station, Lady Fulwish, has officially announced that she will be entering the Phantom Moon Games as a supplicant.
Yep.
At the same time, Lady Fulwish has announced a blockbuster special! The end of a century TV debate! She is inviting supplicants to the Fulwish TV studio to discuss and debate the topic, what kind of future will the Phantom Moon Games bring to this world?
What a magnificent topic! At a time when supplicants from beyond the sky are brazenly suppressing and insulting our local heroes, finally, a supplicant has appeared who truly cares about and represents the citizens of Plain Arcadia.
Gee, not at all biased journalism.
Too true! Ever since these Phantom Moon Games began, signs of things spiraling out of control have been popping up everywhere! First, the famous streamer Sparksy tried to spread a mimetic virus. Then the nameless of the Astral Express clashed with the Daybreak Squadron, causing severe damage to Lookout Cloud and the Skyline Express line.
With so many accidents happening, you really can't help but wonder, are we seeing a repeat of the Bloodstained games from 15 years ago?
Anyways, I wonder who did all those murders.
Got that right! Speaking of the Bloodstained games 15 years ago, Miss Fulwish herself was a survivor of that tragedy.
Yep.
She's come such a long way, never once letting her painful past keep her down. A true legend of resilience.
She is truly a perfect victim with an honorable tale of resistance afterwards.
Be here to stop the tragedy from repeating itself and to reclaim the peaceful days this world deserves from the hands of supplicants from beyond the sky.
Will she be able to shoulder the wishes of all Plain Arcadia and set this game right again after it's spiraled out of control? Let's wait and see.
Oh boy.
So shameless.
Yeah.
Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station, and you still have the gall to pretend you've received some shocking news? Don't you guys talk to each other internally?
I see. Fulwish actively issued a challenge.
Yep.
I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo-Mention City. Fulwish TV's predecessor, Seafeld TV, is located there. Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obviously nothing more than a diversion. What Fulwish wants most is for us to walk right into the trap she's prepared.
Yep.
So, what do you think?
I accept her challenge. We'll walk through that trap and come out the other side
really
successful.
Going to the TV station to fight her?
No, to
I'll go,
debate her.
But not to debate.
Damn it.
I'm going to tear off her mask of happiness in front of the entire audience.
Damn.
But before we act, I need more help.
Okay. Time to recruit some allies.
We can all help you. Wait. Do you mean...
My boy Sunday.
Sparksy.
Okay.
Ever since Sunday was dragged into the Phantom Moon Games by Yao Guang, he hasn't returned for days.
Jesus. Concerning.
However, I haven't heard of him making any public appearances either.
Yeah.
Asking him to cooperate as a wild card right now is a good idea.
Hee-hoo.
But
Surprise
what's
attack.
the deal with finding Sparksy?
Whether Sparksy counts as our ally is a massive question mark. But right now, there is indeed something we need her help with.
She's a lot better at this public image
Fulwish
thing.
said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room, the Master of Elation sent her a mask.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So she's a masked fool?
Correct.
Interesting.
If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be traces hidden there left by Fulwish as a fool. Just like...
Just like Sparksy.
How we tracked down the clues about SparksyCon.
Yep.
Sparksy. Will she stand on our side?
We have leverage of her mask.
Well, this is certainly a condition she wouldn't be able to turn down.
Oh, and then we jump to Evenescia? Not long before in the Phantom Moon courtyard. Right, their conversation.
You just said. As for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the Laughter's mischief. What exactly was that supposed to mean?
Keep elaborating, Evenescia.
You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down? The game they wove with their own hand?
Come over here.
Okay. Is it time for her to take up her mask?
It's a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music.
Oh.
It accompanied me across vast distances in search of an elixir of immortality, a mark of who I was in life.
Ooh.
I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here. But here it is, presented upon the altar again, which means...
She's a supplicant again.
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are now a supplicant.
Yep. Referee and supplicant.
For over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their own territories and vied for supremacy, using the power of the masks.
Yep.
I've also hosted survival games where emanators took the stage to compete, invoking eonic powers to try and slaughter every last opponent in a single day.
Jesus.
Whenever the Phantom Moon games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the elation.
Yeah, I was noticing those petals as well.
Judge, and punish any violators.
Huh.
I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantom Moon games.
Okay.
But now, someone has gone and designated me as a supplicant. It's utterly unheard of.
Yeah.
Who else but the Laughter could pull off something like this?
Fair. Man, I assume those petals represent, like...
some entity.
Someone's progress in the game or something like that.
For the Laughter.
Oh.
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I used my toes. I learned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
You
Never
warned
mind
the
who he
elation.
is or what is after. We're here now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos and drag the puppet master into the light?
Maybe.
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
It's rather interesting.
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient sacred tree. It's the furthest thing from an abomination of abundance.
You're just a fucking tree.
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair.
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
Freeing?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received some news that might interest you.
Yeah, this is such an interesting team up. Oh, who's that with the 2 petals? Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if the petals... of course, we don't hear what the news is. I wouldn't be surprised if the petals represent, like,
surgery that
who's
wipes away
closest to
suffering.
winning.
The power of abundance in this world is disgustingly excessive.
Yeah. There's Evanessia's
It
presence.
seems the most terrifying omen I
the
foresaw
stuff with
may not
Fulwish.
originate from the Stellaron hunters,
Yep.
nor from plain Arcadia itself. This supplicant, called Fulwish, is also a dangerous fairy.
Yep.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward Seafeld City.
Yep, everyone's moving that way.
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some special measures to shorten the journey.
Okay.
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious where exactly this secret court is located, and what it connects to.
Yeah.
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel.
Okay. Huh.
Here we are.
Already. Wait. Why are we at the station?
Because naturally, we're taking the express to get where we're going.
We gotta take a train.
All that buildup, and this is your idea of an impressive method of travel?
Well, what else? That's why I said you've definitely never seen this before. It's the Bulletworm Express. I bet you've never taken a ride on this.
It can't be that great. Put Yao
You're
Guang
the
into the
arbitrator of
driver's
the
seat of a
Phantom
car.
Moon
She'll get there in
games.
5 minutes.
Crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way of getting around?
You're a great general of the Xianzhou for crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way to get around?
Oh boy, the banter. Oh my god. The stare down.
Fine. For the first time in my life, I finally know what it feels like to be the fool.
Ding dong! The train bound for Seafeld City is arriving at the station.
Hey, you got any money on you? Spot me a ticket, would ya?
Oh my god, Evanescia. What are you doing?
That's the second time.
Oh my god. Oh, fucking Goofy. Goofy. Ooh, Evanescia. What is a good Evanescia team? I have a vaguely functioning Yao Guang. I haven't built Elation MC. I don't know if I have a great team for this, but I want to use Evanescia. So these two, obviously. What's a good Evanescia team? I have not looked into Evanescia team stuff yet. Because, you know, she isn't actually releasing for a bit yet. But I want to use her. Let's see, what would the best... With what I have... I guess I can just sort of slap something together. Yeah, if I had Silver Wolf built, I could pull some bullshit team here with both of them. Maybe I'll just do, like, generically good sustain, generically good, like, buffer or some shit. Let's throw a Sunday in there, why not? And I mean, Dan Heng's just good. This is probably not in any way an ideal team, but you know, it works. If things start being too difficult, I can always change. Alright. Let's go to Seafield. Or Seafeld.
You haven't said a word the whole way, Xianzhou Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery? Or is there something in your divinations weighing on your mind?
After casting divinations 1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still heart. Yet, each foreseen omen of doom still clouds the inner lake with gathering shadows. That is why, before divining, I usually wipe clean my mind's eye to clear away stray thoughts, lest the outcome be disturbed.
Interesting.
Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you.
Wild that someone can say
that. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning, wouldn't an infinite lifespan turn into prolonged suffering?
Enjoy the present.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yet, worldly joys are fleeting as morning dew, while our duties are as immovable as heavy mountains.
Yeah.
Diviners often miss the fun right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering of tomorrow might just be the poisonous fruit sown by you being terrified today.
We've played with a lot of these elements very recently with Linnea's quest in Genshin.
Precisely because we know the ending that every scene along the way is so precious and unique.
There it is.
Isn't it?
There it is. You gotta enjoy it while it's here.
Look at this harbor before us. When I first set foot here, all these streets, the fishing boats, the people, none of them existed. As far as the eye could see, there was only fire.
Oh! Okay.
The seas had been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun.
Jesus.
The demonic legions from beyond still hadn't departed. And the waves that would surge into Dovebrook had, in that moment, not yet arrived.
Jesus.
Just on the mountain over there, a painter and I looked out at the iron red scars on the earth. She told me, that which vanishes is bound to return. She swore to use her brush to preserve everything claimed by the destruction.
Perhaps someone descended from Graphia or Graphia herself?
Succeeded.
And so, I too shall keep my promise to her, maintaining the course of the Phantasmoon Games until the sands of time slip away. With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter.
I can see it tying into Pearl.
I shall savor the flavor of every instant. To do otherwise would be a disservice to the people and things that have passed.
Yeah.
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity, naturally the flavor is profound. A pity, though. Even as a long-life species, my time is brief compared to yours.
So
as a
wild
Xianzhou
to say
native,
that.
the karma I carry is far too heavy. I could never learn how to be as carefree as you. Miss Evenescia, what to you is a game to be savored, is a life and death reality for the living beings of plain Arcadia.
Ooh. What are the stakes of
Next
life
up,
and death
I'm
to an
entering
immortal
brooding
being?
in edgy, serious mode.
That won't be necessary. I shall use the Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City.
Okay.
If they face imminent catastrophe, a red fate slip will be hanging above their heads.
Yeah. You've done this bit before.
The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the jade abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves. Calamity looms overhead. The crimson slip is cast.
What's the fortune? Ah. Sunday's watching.
Mr. Sunday will share my insight with you through the spirit bird, Miss Evenescia. Please, bear witness.
Okay.
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Precisely. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Everything seems good so far.
Why do these people have wheel slips hanging over their heads?
Yeah, everything's good. Aww.
Astral Express, boo! Get out of Seafeld City!
Oh my god.
Astral Express, boo! Get out of Plain Arcadia!
We're not even here yet.
Oh, good afternoon. Would you two lovely young ladies care to join us in protest for the bright future of Seafeld City?
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday festival, but your slogans sound so fierce. Doesn't that feel a bit weird?
We Seafeld folk pride ourselves on our manners. Even when expressing dissatisfaction, we do it with a smile. Now that's real happiness etiquette.
Definitely no connection to the cult,
anyone
right?
ruin this serenity. Come on, ma'am. Wave a flag with us. You'll feel better in no time.
You'll feel great when you're
emotions
like
are so
being a mob.
Synchronized. It's like they rehearsed it. This kind of happiness feels like some compulsory routine.
No, it's completely normal. Come on, join the mob.
Their smiles send shivers down my spine. Hey, wasn't it your director Fulwish who invited the Astral Express crew here to debate? Showing your guests away like this is hardly polite.
You're from the Astral Express, aren't you?
No, not really.
So, do I really look that much like a nameless? It's not like I have a boarding pass stuck to my face.
You... What are you so happy about?
She's a fan.
Just look at you, dyeing your hair like that at such a young age, instead of doing something decent with yourself. You're no better than that bunny on the Astral Express. Anyone could tell you're not from around here.
Dyeing your hair at such a young age. And then right behind him is this girl. Okay, sure.
Hey, jerk! It's not dyed. And for the record, March Bunny is adorable. Wait, what happened to all those happy smiles on your faces before? How did you flip the switch so fast?
You people from beyond the sky. You just don't understand our happiness. If you keep causing trouble, don't blame us if we get nasty.
You just don't understand our happiness. We'll fucking kill you.
My apologies. My little sister is young and doesn't know better. We'll be on our way.
My little sister, the tree that is older than all of us.
Sisters? You two aren't even the same species. Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload of Ploos to toss you both into the sea as fish food.
God. All right. Wild. Huh. God, not cult-like at all. Anyways, I'm fucking just running around the road. What the fuck is this? Ah, movement speed. Okay, okay. Let's see. So the optional objectives are over here, you say? Don't mind if I do. Alright. Hello, friendly shopkeep.
Welcome. Come try our happiness soda.
Happiness
One
soda?
sip, and you'll be as lucky as Director Fulwish all day long.
Great!
Why is it always Fulwish? Doesn't she work in media? What's that got to do with Soda?
Listen, you'll be as happy as a poorly coping trauma victim of a murder scenario.
City's pride and joy. She grew up just a street over. She's a true daughter of Seafeld.
And she's doing great.
Can you imagine, after that terrible disaster 15 years ago, that child lost her whole family. Just a little kid. Truly heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But she did herself proud. She pulled herself through it all, relying on sheer grit and optimism.
She pulled herself up by the bootstraps and started killing people.
Back then, it was still called Seafeld TV, even produced a special documentary about her called A Smile Against Adversity. I can't even tell you how many people were touched by it.
Nothing quite like
now,
a TV studio making a documentary about their head CEO.
It's just amazing.
Do you really feel happy right now?
Of course. Just look at how happy I am. It's all thanks to the Research Society of Happy Smiles and Miss Fulwish.
Oh boy.
She not only supports the local economy, but she's brought with her a positive attitude toward life. We can all be just like her. Forget about all those painful memories from the past and just be happy every single day.
We can all just be the same.
Well, if you ask me, only someone who's come from suffering like her can truly want what's best for all of us. She's the one who could deal with all those outsider supplicants running amok and bring glory to our people.
Oh boy. Oh, getting a bit nationalist now, I see.
It's on the house. You simply have to experience the unique taste of happiness that we have here in Seafeld.
It's not drugs at all.
Guaranteed to make you forget all your troubles.
Listen, just drink the Kool-Aid and you'll be good.
A wheel slip? This one's a lucky wheel too.
Oh boy.
Isn't that a
Interesting.
good thing?
I'm getting suspicious. Perhaps the surgery and the abundance within the surgery is somehow fucking with, fortune?
The sun is shining and the vibes are immaculate. This is Fulwish TV's Happiness on the Street, bringing you real smiles straight from the streets of Seafeld.
Is that
Alejandro? Visitors from afar.
Is that Sayu?
I take it you're also following Plain Arcadia's grand event, the Phantasmoon Games?
It sounds a little like...
Of course we're following it. It's not
I'm bad
every
with
day
voices,
you see
though, so I don't
something
know.
this lively.
That's great.
He's
We've
everywhere.
noted many echoing widespread concerns
You
that
can't
the
escape
Astral
him.
Express's intervention is dragging our sacred Phantasmoon games into a quagmire of competition with outsiders.
Outsiders? Oh no!
Widespread concerns? Mr. Reporter, I suspect your question already comes neatly packaged with its own answer.
Judging motives is futile. What we want to be focusing on is the real-life consequences of our actions.
Oh, that's so deep! Many Seafelders feel that rather than any IPC vision of prosperity, it's the healing smiles, healing Arcadias proposed by Lady Fulwish that is the more grounded future we desperately need.
Oh, so grounded.
What is your take on this?
If the happiness comes at the cost of stripping away the perception of all pain, then it calls into scrutiny just how authentic such a happiness really is.
I hope we get more Sunday with this.
By that logic, eating candy until your teeth fall out counts as happiness too, right? I mean, hey, at least it tasted sweet.
I really hope we get more Sunday
That's a very
in relation to this.
Vivid analogy. Finally, a hypothetical question. If you had to choose, do you believe the preservation defined by outsiders or the happiness advocated by Miss Fulwish better represents the future of Plain Arcadia?
That's a loaded question.
The real future has never existed within such a narrow dichotomy.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thank you both for sharing. Have a wonderful day.
We can never escape him.
All defensive answers, not a single morsel for us. This whole segment is wasted. Go find some citizens who can Chuck us a few happiness testimonials to pad out the reel.
Damn.
This Fulwish really is something else.
Yeah.
And this is also a wheel.
Curious. But yeah, no, I really, really hope we get more Sunday stuff with Fulwish, given that what Fulwish is doing, though for like slightly different reasons and in an even more sort of cult-like way, it really mirrors what Sunday was doing.
Bid farewell to
in Petticoat.
painful memories and embrace the eternal now. Let the smile of happiness become your only truth. Follow Master Fulwish's path. Embrace
Master
rebirth.
Fulwish?
And you and I can
Rebirth?
both become the happiest people in this Arcadia.
It's not a cult, though. It's not a cult. These terms mean nothing.
Strange. No matter how many times I perform the divination, the signs hovering above the passers-by in Seafeld City are all wheels, signifying peace.
Forced peace, forced happiness.
Is my Eye of Ishvar suffering interference from a supplicant's abilities here? But how is that possible?
I actually think your judgment is looking more and more likely. The pedestrians on the roadside, the fishermen at the port, the shopkeepers on the street, and the ones preaching happiness.
Yep.
From the moment I entered this port city, I felt it. Something stirring gently within them, resonating with the same essence I carry.
The abundance.
This entity is far too faint. I can scarcely feel its strength. It was once shattered to nothing, crushed into powder, burned down to ash, nearly extinguished. But it has no concept of death. And so it simply went to sleep. It quietly lurks, waiting for the farmer to scatter it across the fields. Given time, it will inevitably wake up again.
I believe most people in this city must have undergone the happiness surgery.
Yeah.
Just look at the spectacle the Smile Society is putting on over there.
Oh yeah.
At the courtyard, you once said, "Fortune rests upon misfortune."
Yeah, but what if
A
you pull the
great
misfortune out of
calamity
it?
for some, but for others, perhaps a turning point leading to ultimate bliss. If there really is something that lets people survive apocalyptic disaster, then a wheel slip hanging above their heads would be only fitting.
Curious.
However, those who survive will no longer be human.
By that time, there won't be any need for a general of the Xianzhou to petition an audience. The gaze of the hunt will be firmly locked on this place.
Yeah, if everyone on the planet Arcadia becomes an
What's your
abomination
plan?
of the abundance,
My plan?
ooh, the hunt would strike
As
back.
the referee of the Phantasmoon Games, former referee, I mean, when faced with a supplicant who blatantly breaks the rules and dispenses blessings on a whim, the only thing I can do is issue an executive ruling.
Pulls out the ruler katana.
So, this so-called ruling, does it involve summoning a bolt of lightning from the sky to just zap Fulwish dead out of nowhere?
God.
It's nothing so violent. For my judgment, I must first retrieve the sacred instrument. Only by using it to measure the supplicant's crimes can we sever her power.
Oh.
We're almost there.
Goddamn, I cut off lines. I imagine maybe that is what her weapon is that we're gonna be getting then?
Attention visitors.
Time to get the ruler.
Please keep off the grass and refrain.
Is this it? You keep this sacred instrument out here in broad daylight?
Her ruler is so
Aren't you
funny to
worried
me.
someone might make it disappear?
Hold your horses. We've still got a ways to go.
Ah.
As for my precious measuring instrument, do you really think I'd just leave it lying around in the middle of nowhere?
No, no.
With all due respect, there is no path ahead.
Not that you can see.
I get it. It's probably just an optical illusion. Extraordinary beings like you always love pulling that The path only opens to the destined trick. What's next? A secret passphrase? Do I find a stone matrix and jump through it? Or maybe... do you sing a little song, wave your hand, and the trees just obediently stand up and split into 2 neat rows?
I'm no Woof Woof Dawn. I don't have that kind of skill.
Uh-huh.
A
Can't
long
part
time
the
ago,
seas.
I raised a floating island right here for someone to paint.
Uh-huh.
To prevent others from wandering in by mistake, I asked that artist to paint thick fog and woodland here, so passersby wouldn't stray inside. We made a deal. As long as I play my song, the fog will disperse.
So it is playing a song. I'm loving Evanescia and Yao Guang's dynamic. It is so goofy.
I get it now. You set up a surprise for me, didn't you?
Alright. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. Cool. Alright.
That's a cute puppy.
I
Looks
truly
like it's
just
taken a
skimmed
liking
that,
to
so
you.
hopefully I get what is going on. Well, I think I do, though. This is pretty straightforward. Anyways, yoink.
I'll just borrow this cutie's head for a sec.
Wait, no, that's a spike on that side. Need to wait for the little guy. Can I make it? I can. I also had other jumps, so makes sense. There we go. Alright, let's hop up here, snag this boy. Ah, nice. Don't get off that button, buddy. Okay. Up we go. Oh, no, there's something up there. I wonder, can I use this bounce to my benefit? Yes, I can. God damn it. There we go. Bink. What is that? Okay. Just didn't get a chance to actually grab it. What? Oops. Whatever. I'm very much assuming that what we're going to retrieve here is very much just her ruler, but I'm curious to see. Okay. I'll snag this chest while I'm here. Time to play a little song. Okay, we got bing bong, boom, bee. Gotta have the obligatory Mario section, of course. Alright, the path has cleared. Let's head back. Here we are. Oh, yoink. Alright, let's keep it going.
And enjoy your visit. May the laughter keep you smiling.
Let's see.
What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Compared to the Yuchuez scenery, I suppose it's more natural.
Would it kill you to pay a compliment?
Yes.
Oh boy. They cannot help but give each other shit. I like the look of this place.
What are you laughing at?
My apologies.
I think so. I didn't pick up on that.
I was merely curious. Is this thing really
There
the
it
sacred
is.
instrument with which you pass judgment upon supplicants?
There it is.
Is it really just a literal ruler?
It's so
Hey,
silly.
don't underestimate the spirit branch of true law. When it first appeared in the
That's the
form of a
name?
blade 150 years ago, it could cleave a mountain in half with a single effortless swing.
Jesus Christ. The spirit branch of true law.
Miss Evanescia, let's keep such fanciful tales between us, shall we? Best not go spreading them around. If any of the Cosmicon Collective players find out, we'll never hear the end of their complaints about how mountain-busting power levels are for noobs.
The power scalers.
I never expected a high-ranking Cienjo general to be so well-versed in the gossip here on Plain Arcadia.
Such is the way of a diviner. To enter a place is to observe its local custom.
Of course, of course.
Same goes for us arbiters. Times change, and my babies have to change with them.
Huh. Interesting way to
Just
put
picture it. A pretty girl in a school uniform, striding through the streets with a giant sword slung over her shoulder. You're right.
No, that's a great image. I love that. Give me big sword. Give me girl with big sword.
I see you are a law-abiding citizen, Miss Evenescia. Cute. Now then, please, begin your measuring.
I wish she had a big sword now. I love the ruler, but come on, give me the big sword.
Weigh and sever this world, and engrave the laws of the cosmos. Spirit branch of true law. By the scale that adjudicates reality and illusion, truth and falsehood. Measure for me all sins beneath the Phantom moon that transgress the law.
Ooh, what was that? What was that?
Is going on?
What was that?
It's telling me Fulwish is not a supplicant.
What?
If she's not a supplicant, then there's no way to judge whether she's transgressed or not.
But she has a mask.
What do you mean?
At least as far as we know.
If Fulwish isn't a supplicant, why would she openly declare that she's joining the Phantom Moon Games?
Yeah.
And that mask, back of the altar, shaped like an 8-legged creature. Just who does it belong to?
Yeah.
Behind that mask, countless supplicants are wearing it. They're spread across all Seafood. No, all of Duo mentioned City too.
Is it once again this idea of
supplicants? They're everywhere.
Yeah, the idea of this mask is all of the people
Not in the history
who
of the
had the surgery.
Games have I ever seen a situation like this.
Huh.
General, someone is approaching your position. It's Don Hung.
It's like a collective mask or something. Oh, Don Hung and Blade and Ashvale, the boys.
Don Hung, you've returned. And the one beside you. Blade. Or perhaps I should call you by your true name. One of the Cienjo's most wanted criminals, Yingxing. You've delivered yourself into my hands. Good.
General of the Yuchue, your vision remains confined within the laws of the Cienjo.
God.
I came here to kill our common enemy.
Our common enemy? You are the Cienjo's enemy. Ever since you became a Stellaron hunter, you have slain countless emissaries of judgment sent by the Shuling Palace of Law to capture you.
Yeah.
You even incited the artisans of the Juming to reforge your blade, entangling them in your crimes. But your most unforgivable crime is daring to break into the Ten Lords Commission restricted area on the Cienjo Yuchue with your accomplices. You destroyed the Ashen Steelwood, disturbed the slumber of our valiant heroes, and stole the secrets of the dead.
Ooh.
What kind of vision drove you to commit the countless crimes of your past? And what common enemy could possibly stand between you and me? By all means, enlighten me.
The abundance.
Oh? Well, I was in seclusion all these years. You've clearly been up to quite a lot.
Yeah,
If I'd known you were such a magnet for trouble back when you came to the Juming, begging for a sword, I would have dragged you out of the forge and drafted you into my crew myself. Tied up, if necessary.
I love that Ashvale is tied into this too.
And this would be?
Nobody too important, you know. The smirk.
A pleasure to meet you, General Yao Guang. It's truly touching that my friends on the Xianzhou have kept me in their thoughts for all these years. I never change my name, no matter where I roam. I am La Mancha.
He says with a different name.
You're obviously using a fake name.
Yeah.
The head of the Galaxy Rangers. I didn't expect this trip to come with such a pleasant surprise.
General, I'm afraid old grudges will have to wait.
Which is a big deal for
what
him
we need
to
to discuss concerns the survival of this world, and that catastrophic calamity you foresaw in your divination.
Oh yeah, no, it's so nice that the Trailblazer talks from time to time now.
I won't deny the crimes you've listed.
Yep.
But I know full well that the Xianzhou cares nothing for the life or death of someone guilty like me. What you truly want is to exact a blood debt from the nemesis who has repeatedly awakened demonic stars, summoned abominations, and could not be slain even after 100 deaths. You wish to subdue the emanator of the abundance, Shu-Hu, once again, and even deny them rebirth for all eternity.
Shu-Hu.
And now, General, I have brought this opportunity before you.
Okay, it's Shu-Hu.
If you are dead set on condemning me to answer for my crimes,
power of the abundance that we're dealing with here,
I will submit to your judgment and board the Navis Astridura for the Shuling's Inquisition. But as I said, I did not come here today to play the savior. I came to stop the past from repeating itself, and to prevent our common enemy from having their way.
Okay.
General, if you do not want the fate of the Battle of the Fenghu from 30 years ago to fall at your feet, then you must believe what I am about to say.
Is that the battle where her master was killed or whatever?
Promoted by the Smile Society.
Yeah.
Utilizes none other than Shu-Hu's cells.
Yep. Okay.
Cells acquired from an unknown source.
You mean everyone who underwent the surgery
is now partially Shu-Hu?
Have all become supplicants. Once the wish power converges, the will of the flesh will awaken and turn every host into nourishment.
Holy shit. Fucking wild.
The one wearing the 8-legged mask is not a single person. It is an emanator of the abundance, dismembered and currently parasitizing the bodies of the masses here.
Holy shit.
Who on earth could have brought something so terrifying to plain Arcadia?
One thought I'm having, what if Fulwish is actually just even more of a victim here, and she's basically being puppeted around by Shu-Hu? That would be the most tragic version of this, I think. Now to Sparksy, okay. Okay. Interesting. At the same time, in the tavern.
Oh, what innocence! We all saw it with our own eyes. You got your supplicant's mask stolen, and were strung up for a beating.
Yeah, you even went out of your way to set up a live stream for yourself. Afraid the whole universe would miss your heroic bearing, huh? A live streamed public punishment.
God. Yeah, no, I'm very excited to see how things play out here.
Can a supplicant's affairs really be considered stealing? That's called tactical emotional engagement. A tactic and an art. Don't you get it? Yoo-hoo!
If it isn't the Astral Express's famous little raccoon. Did you miss my pranks?
Did you get the invitation for the supplicant debate at Fulwish TV?
I would imagine.
My, oh my, talk about bad timing. My stream got banned, and the leader of the haters confiscated my supplicant mask. As for the debate, I'm afraid the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Damn.
But, seeing as you called, you clearly still have a shred of conscience left in you. Are you planning to give me a chance to haggle?
Answer me this question first. Is Fulwish really a masked fool?
Yeah, that's a big question.
The tavern doesn't exactly register every fool's name and address. But having watched her stream, I believe she is. As for why, call it a kindred intuition. And just listen to her slogan. Healing smiles. Healing Arcadius. That level of crazy? She's a certified fool.
Have you heard her? She's crazy. That means
Most
she's a
masked
fool.
fools make a huge racket when they approach you. That, hey, look, I'm about to stir up some trouble vibe is impossible to hide. But Fulwish is clearly the exception. Her brand of crazy is calm and sophisticated.
Ah.
Look at that haute couture getup she's wearing. It's worth 10 times a normal person's salary.
God.
Who'd have guessed a career woman with state levels of wealth who was always preaching social welfare would be a masked fool? Simply the most exquisite disguise.
I'd like to ask you to look into her background for me.
Now that's going too far. You actually want me to betray another masked fool?
Give me the intel on Fulwish, and I'll return the mask to you.
That's a big play.
Betrayal itself. That's the finest reward of all. Deal.
The
Leave it to
switch.
me. I'll contact you as soon as I get the intel. Fulwish, is there really someone like that among the masked fools? How come I've never heard of her? Maybe we should ask Giovanni about her. He's got connections everywhere after all.
Uh-huh. Not long after, Sparksy arrived at Giovanni's location. God. You seriously expect me to betray one of our own? Anyways, I'll betray one of our own for nothing at all.
Woohoo! Mr. Giovanni! Long time no see.
That would be so deranged.
Miss Sparksy? You just looted Sparkle's entire inventory right from under my nose. How can you say long time no see? Please spare me. Just give me a straight answer. Whose collection are you planning to steal this time?
Sparkle and I just had the reconciliation of the century. Let bygones be bygones. I'm actually here to ask for some serious advice. I swear, my hands are squeaky clean.
Sure.
Do tell. Anything that can make you this serious must be fascinating.
I want to ask about someone. Fulwish, the media tycoon who went on TV and invited all the supplicants. Is she really one of us? How come I've never seen her in the tavern?
Probably doesn't come that often.
I know of her, but I've never actually seen her in the tavern. If Fulwish really is a fool, with all the people coming and going, surely she would have been mentioned.
Yeah.
As for the storage area logbook, no, there's absolutely no record of her.
Really?
Either she never stored anything here, or she used a fake name.
That's more likely, I imagine.
Doomed. Even the well-connected Mr. Giovanni knows nothing about this lady.
Nice try. But goading won't work on me. I do have a theory, though. Hear me out. Every fool sets foot in the tavern at least once in their life.
Yeah.
If Fulwish really is a fool, then the moment she entered the tavern must have been in the wake of some unforgettable tragedy.
I wonder what that could be.
You mean the blood-stained games from 15 years ago? That's a tragedy which would leave a deep wound on a young girl's mind and soul.
Yep.
I get it. Maybe we should head to the hospital and dig up the girl's medical records.
Oh, that sounds so horrible.
Eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine, please invite the hospital director to
God. Back to the hospital. Alright, let's look around. What are you trying to find out? Someone's secret or someone's embarrassing story? I'm sorry, but all that's left here are the scraps of joy from the Arcadia. Okay. Didn't expect the random, like, papers to talk back to me. A strange note is tucked inside the filing cabinet. It reads, "For a patient, the defining trait is illness. Without it, they wouldn't be a patient. For a plain Arcadian, the defining trait is happiness." Curious, curious. Patient name, plain Arcadia. Diagnosis, sadness, tears, fear, and misery.
Fulwish?
God.
Fulwish.
God, yeah, no, Giovanni's name absolutely keeps reminding me of Pokemon. Ah. Name, Fulwish, sex, female, homeland, plain Arcadia, species, humanoid, category, Ahatopian subspecies. Department, cranial neurology department. Chief complaint, after experiencing significant psychological trauma, the patient developed an unknown disorder in the language center. Specific symptoms include an inability to describe negative feedback received by the self, and an inability to actively express the pain perceived by the self. Meanwhile, the patient exhibits hallucinatory symptoms, described as the ability to sense the inner desires of others. Past medical history. The patient is in good health with no relevant medical history or family history of hereditary diseases. Patient previously suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder. Examination report. Electroencephalogram, cerebral lobe structural imaging, and modeling analysis indicate no foreign objects or visible damage to the patient's brain. Mild non-pathological tissue growth detected at the synesthesia beacon implant site. The cause remains unknown. Following a localized wish power detection approved by the Department of Aberration Defense, low-frequency undetectable imagery appeared in the anterior cingulate cortex, but hasn't significantly affected the cranial nerves yet. Its correlation with the patient's condition remains unverified, and the possibility of psychologically induced language disruption can't be ruled out. Testing confirms the patient can accurately describe the desires of others. Simultaneously, as the patient verbalizes these descriptions, the empathetic subject experiences intense hallucinations and loses all rationality. The mechanism behind this remains unclear, though it appears to fall under hypnotic or telepathic phenomena. For now, we'll designate the patient's unusual condition as happiness syntax. Prescription: aberration interference sustained release tablets type 2. Take 2 tablets daily, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening, 30 minutes after meals. Dosage will be adjusted based on disease progression and follow-up evaluations. Treatment: schedule a visit to the clinic upon feeling unwell. So what we're saying is Fulwish isn't taking her meds.
Happiness syntax. Now, what kind of disease is this? Trying to read this stuff is just torture. I'd better find a doctor. Hello? Hello? Is there a doctor in the house? Calling all doctors.
May not be the best way to get a doctor.
Well, if it
I guess
isn't
it worked.
Patient Zero of the Sparksy Con. To think the Department of Aberration Defense still hasn't locked you up. Heaven truly is blind. Because of you, I was planning to skip town and leave Plain Arcadia overnight. I even booked the tickets. It's a good thing she was here. So, What's the emergency this
Sparksy
time?
is absolutely
What ailment
a gem.
are you going to pretend to have?
Not me this time. It concerns an old case. The patient in these records. Ring a bell?
Wait, you didn't actually buy that I'm a doctor, did you? Forget it. This patient you're asking about? I remember them.
So, what kind of fool is Fulwish?
That is the question.
Looking back through the history of this hospital, there are countless characters who've turned this place upside down. But to tear the ceiling off on her very first visit?
Ooh.
She's truly one of a kind.
Okay.
What exactly did she do?
Hard to imagine she was still just a 16-year-old back then.
Damn.
And yet, she wanted to smash the fool's mask she'd just received into smithereens.
Ooh.
Can a fool's mask be destroyed?
Of course not. Though you'd know a thing or two about abusing masks, wouldn't you?
What? Why do you say that?
Don't be ridiculous. I'd never be stupid enough to try and destroy my own masks. I just had to be heartless enough to abandon them.
The mask is part of the fool's self. Unless the fool
I think
is
the implication is
reduced to
she got
ash,
it right after
how
the
could
tragedy.
anything happen to it? There were even some fools nearby rubbernecking who decided to help out. But despite all their efforts, they only managed to make a single crack.
That's still impressive.
And the power that erupted when the mask shattered also left a crack in the hospital wall.
Of course.
Ugh. I spent several days peeling those bungling fools off the walls.
Jesus.
And half a month more repainting and restoring the place. Room rewind.
Ooh, do we get a glimpse of what it looked like?
Whoa! Is this the crack? Dr. Zhongshan, what's inside?
Hard to say. Fools have tried walking in before, and well, they all went mad.
Really?
They went mad?
Some aspect of the elation, I imagine.
Muttering to themselves, deliriously happy. No one knows what they saw, and I don't want to know. So I sealed the entrance. If you want to go in and take a peek, don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh. Yeah, she's already crazy. It would be fine.
What could possibly be more dangerous than little old adorable Sparksicle?
Of course.
Listen up, my dear Sparks heads. Sparksicle is about to take you on an exclusive expedition through this mysterious fissure. Smash that subscribe button so you don't get lost. Let's roll!
Oh my god. I'm about to jump into the hole that makes you go mad. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh god, that is ridiculous. I imagine we might run into a fight or two here. In which case, I'm going to throw together a Sparksy team, given that we have access to her right now. Beep boop beep boop ba. Let's see. What would a good team for her be? Presumably get Yao Guang in there. Let's see. Who would be the next best picks? Sparkle, probably, given how much she uses. There. And for saying Dan Heng's always good. All right, let's go with that. No, yeah, that is fair. I don't have Ho-Ho yet. Obviously, I'm going to be able to just grab her thanks to the free one that we can get now, but obviously I don't have her built. Ooh.
Mom! Dad! Everyone's gone!
We've dove into her own memory.
Why am I still alive?
Jesus, that's a question.
Are you Fulwish?
Yeah, or at least an echo of her.
Who's out there?
Fulwish, there's a delivery for you.
Oh?
This is... Who's this from? I didn't buy anything.
Is this her receiving the mask?
This...
A mask?
Yep.
There's a piece of paper inside, too. What does it say? To the survivor. Welcome to the world's end.
Huh.
Oh, right, the way you cried on TV. Was truly hilarious.
Oh, that's fucked up. God damn it,
Who are you? Why? Why are you doing this to me? What did I do wrong? Answer me! Answer me! I don't get it. All of this. Just what is so funny about all of this?
It's fucked up.
What the heck? That's the day she received an invitation to the tavern.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
I mean, you know, the whole
which
thing of
other
tragedy and
degenerate
comedy,
from
the only
tavern
difference is
sent her such
time,
a
you know.
cruel joke. Even someone as stone-hearted as me can barely stand to watch. Wait, these hallucinations. Exactly what part of them is supposed to be happy?
Yeah, how does this lead to happiness? Happiness. Ooh. Now we have adult Fulwish on the medical bed surrounded by grass and flowers.
Get in. Never mind. That's not important. Welcome. Don't be afraid. Relax. You're that streamer who caused a scene at Graphia Academy, right?
Okay.
Whoa! Even a media mogul like you recognizes me?
Huh.
The first battle between supplicants made your name known to all. I can hear the desire in your heart, Miss Sparksy.
So this space we've entered is not isolated.
You can hear my desire?
You charged in here seeking answers, didn't you? To mercilessly tear the mask off another masked fool. See what card she's holding. You'll get your wish.
Okay.
Just like you, I obtained my own mask through a twist of fate.
Yeah.
But
a cruel
unlike
joke of
most
sorts.
of you, I don't even want to touch it. So, I'm not like you, with all your miraculous powers. I possess only one trivial little talent. I can hear the happiness you desire most, deep within your hearts.
Yeah, there was something about that in the medical report.
My days are filled with happiness. But what about you? Are you all right? I saw what you've been through. You have my sympathy.
Sympathy, yes. Dr. Zhongshan called it the happiness syntax.
Yeah.
She mistook it for some kind of disease. But I say no. This is the blessing of the elation.
I'd say more of the abundance, but...
Precisely because my past was so agonizing. The divine allowed me to hear the happiness deep in everyone's hearts as a form of consolation.
Aww.
I can smell the pulsating desire within your heart.
Not at all concerning
like
a sentence.
Sweet honey dripping from a comb. It travels along your nerves, dissolving into a syrupy, sticky sweetness.
Oh, that image. Ugh.
No surprise there. After all, I'm just a sweet girl whose sugar content is totally off the chart.
Of course, of course.
But Miss Connoisseur, merely savoring the scent isn't enough. Are you planning to taste it for yourself?
Oh? Oh?
As you wish.
Foxy.
Let us start tasting from the first bite.
Foolish. Oh boy.
Recognition. Deep within your heart. You desire everyone's gaze to be filled with adoration.
Yeah, that lines up.
The secret you use to seduce the audience is the very same thing you crave yourself, isn't it?
Funny how that works.
Correct.
The way she said that.
Next comes victory. The first supplicant battle was merely a minor setback. Without a doubt, once the mask is back in your hands, you will conquer the entire Phantasm games with ease.
Definitely not playing at her ego.
That's it! That's exactly how it should be!
Oh boy, Sparksy. Oh boy. You're getting played a little bit, I think.
The laughter will appear in person to crown you for eternity. They will weep and beg you to become the brand new eon of elation.
She'd fit the role, but oh god, what would it look like?
All this is eternal fulfillment.
Oh, of course, because that's possible. Eternal fulfillment. No regrets.
So quiet.
Yeah, quiet.
All that revelry
Not
is
peaceful,
nothing
quiet.
but hollow noise, meant to fill the void before reaching this ultimate fulfillment.
Yeah, no, this very much explains how she could get people into her cult so well.
Behold this world that belongs to you. It lies at your feet, submissive, humble, within your grasp. Jump down.
Fucking jump out the window.
Throw yourself at it. Embrace it. This paradise will become one with you, leaving no distinction between you.
Sparksy? Jesus.
This is happiness! Syntax!
Okay, she's caught on.
Interesting. Oh, you're quite the illusionist. Making this dream feel so real.
Yeah, she's a manipulator.
To think you could resist this perfect desire. What a contradictory girl. You make me feel both pity and curiosity.
Contradictory girl, I think, is the perfect way to describe
You've
her.
got it wrong. No matter how beautiful your illusion is, it can't change its essence. Once happiness is within easy reach, it becomes as bland as a cup of plain water.
Yeah, you gotta keep things exciting.
In our line of work, who hasn't tasted the true zest of life only after long torture? Satisfaction. Listen to me, you phony fool who can't even face your own mask.
Face your own pain.
What we masked fools do best is distill pain into the strongest wine and spin despair into the maddest joke.
Turn tragedy into
Thanks
comedy.
for the sugar water. It tastes pretty bland.
Interesting.
Since you refuse the sweet happiness I've offered, I have no choice but to insist you drink the bitter wine of punishment.
Fight time.
How about this, Miss Connoisseur? Why don't you have a taste of my spirit?
Yeah. The wine of punishment versus the wine of fucking math fool comedy.
Starts now!
Jesus Christ. The fourth wall break.
Bad. 0 viewers.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of sayings like that. The one that's coming to mind very much for me is the, like, the only difference between tragedy and comedy is time or whatever. But I think there's another saying that is more in line with what you're saying. Anyways, time to, fuck them up. I have very legitimately not done much of anything with these Elation characters yet. So we shall see how well I pull this off. And I got fuck all, so I'm just gonna, yeah.
Did that hurt?
That.
I'll endure.
Now we got the instant.
That don't thank me.
First time being able to actually see some of the more active, like, elation stuff. The fight's over, okay. I did it! I pushed 3 buttons.
Not exactly tough, just overwhelming in sheer volume. Honestly, it's enough to exhaust even a fool. Suffering all this just for a mask? Definitely not a good trade.
Ooh.
Why did
Oh. Oh, that's scary.
Not even pretending anymore, huh? I should have known. Fulwish was only ever a puppet placed in the spotlight.
Is this
So
Shuhu?
tell me, puppeteer in the shadows, what are you supposed to be?
Shuhu, I imagine.
I know this one.
Yeah, the wobble smile is very
the name
spooky.
of the robot on the express.
What?
I'm begging you. Leaving another version of yourself to suffer while you hide on the sidelines having a laugh? That's just low.
What?
Look at you.
Oh, hi,
Nice
Sparkle.
going. We've really poked a massive hornet's nest this time. Let's fight our way out together.
Yo, Sparksy and Sparkle side by side. Okay. Wild. And then back to our POV, huh? Interesting. Meanwhile, an emergency meeting is taking place on the Express.
And that's the situation.
Okay.
Blade's getting restless because of Shuhu's flesh. I need to stay here and keep him from losing complete control.
Yeah, no, that explains why Blade
Stay
was
safe.
having issues
Don't worry
in like
about
the
us.
resonance.
Turns out the happiness promised by the Smile Society is actually the flesh and blood of an emanator of the abundance.
Yeah.
Seems like Fulwish's conspiracy goes far beyond just resurrecting the Herald of Death.
Oh, yeah. Sonny, what's the situation on your end? Calling him
Mr.
Sonny
Ashvale
is
and
so
I have
funny.
arrived at the TV tower. They're still setting up the debate
Okay.
venue here, and nothing looks out of the ordinary.
Cool, cool.
You know each other?
It's a long story. I'll have to explain later. With the help of tuning, I will conceal my identity as a supplicant and cooperate fully with you.
Cool. He'll be our surprise. And General Yao Guang?
She wants to find a way to cure the patients.
Ah.
That's
Big,
weird.
important deal.
She's caused such a huge mess, yet she's still inviting people to this debate? Isn't she afraid of getting exposed in front of everyone?
No, this is definitely a trap of some
If
kind.
the public catches wind of this, panic is inevitable. She knows we wouldn't dare risk exposing her in such a situation.
Yeah.
Allow me to add, the IPC has confirmed the scale of the Smile Society. More than 200,000 citizens have undergone
Jesus
the happiness surgery.
Christ. I imagine
To
most of
extrapolate.
Seafeld.
The advantage these supporters provide Fulwish is negligible. The probability of your victory is 71%.
Oh, joy! I lose with those numbers. If my luck's anything to go by. I didn't expect it to be that high.
Fulwish is challenging all the supplicants, so her odds of winning were never high to begin with. She must have prepared a defensive position.
Yeah.
We need to stay on guard at every instant.
It's better than a 50-50, but that doesn't mean we've won. My weapon banner luck says that it's not a guarantee. What is the IPC planning?
I will publicly decline the invitation and prioritize the abundance anomaly.
Okay.
Logic. Plain Arcadia needs a CEO right now, more than it needs a supplicant.
Okay, so they'll take the
If
hit
the
of not
situation
appearing
spirals out of control, I will
to
immediately
maintain
terminate
security.
the Moon Games. But until then, the PR department will do its utmost to support you and defuse Fulwish's PR offensive.
Cool.
That should be enough. Thank you.
All right.
Danger lurks everywhere right now. I don't think it's wise for all of us to rush to Seafeld City. March and I will stay in Duo Mention City, just in case something goes wrong.
All right. The backup in
right.
the wings
gotta
in
watch the
case we
Express.
need.
It'd be a disaster if someone tried to steal our home.
Don't set that kind of shit up.
Besides, debates aren't really my thing.
Don't fucking plant that red flag. We'll take it from here. But comedians are way more popular.
Who are you calling a comedian?
This girl's got beauty and brawn, too.
Then let's head out. We'll be in touch.
Alright. So, us and Himiko, huh?
Passengers,
Peaceful days are like
All
breezes
right.
carrying the scent of Woodfield.
Let's see. Very, very interesting. Things are escalating. Every night truly is 90% of the brain. But she uses it for...
Didn't expect
like, she doesn't have the full
Arcadia to
brain,
have
and that's a
spot
problem
as peaceful
sometimes.
as this. I guess there are pros and cons. Even after all these years, public transport around here is still a huge hassle. The TV tower is still a fair distance away. We have to walk the rest of the way.
Okay.
Haven't even boarded the ship yet.
I have appraised it all.
Off to the TV tower. It feels like things are moving quickly. Obviously, we don't have anything from
We're here.
Silver Wolf yet, so we'll have to see how that plays in.
Looky here. How is the white striped wolf pulling so high? Just cause he looks cool? What gives?
Who? That detective? Where did he get a title like that?
Oh, that special program? It's wrapping up already. By the way, when was the deadline again?
Yesterday?
Oh no. Yeah, I feel like she's gonna have some kind of grand entrance. Looks pretty normal. The thought someone would be here to welcome, but I thought someone would be here to welcome us.
It is a bit unusual. We should be on our guard.
Yeah, we are in enemy territory.
I'm not a supplicant, so I can't go up on stage with you later. Will you be nervous facing the cameras alone?
Nah, we've been the spotlight plenty of times. Even if I'm nervous, I've still got to step up.
Time truly flies. You're all grown up now. Perhaps it won't be long before you no longer need my guidance.
Himiko, you say that as
Don't
if
worry.
we didn't do
I'll always be standing
pretty much
right where you can see me.
all of Emphorius without any help
Then
from
let's go find Sunday and the others.
Astral Express. All right, let's meet up with Sunday. Okay. Yeah, the little fists were very cute. This isn't Sunday. A camera that is set up. Its position looks a little strange. Like there's no need for it to exist. Lean in for a closer look. Just another boring corner, not even worth stopping for, let alone finding anything newsworthy. Not even a corner like this is spared. You can imagine just how complete the camera coverage is here.
We really need to tread carefully.
Yep.
Listen, give it a rest.
Oh, Asheville.
Get a moment's peace before the debate starts.
That voice.
Ah, there they are.
Is that Mr. Asheville?
Yep. I'm gonna go check out the other things real quick first.
What's going on? Blue chips are out of stock again?
Oh no! Not the blue chips!
What can you do? Those are blue chips we're talking about. An Arcadia bestseller for over a decade. One bite drops you to a whole new world of crunch.
What is that place?
Exquisite! A taste sent from another dimension!
It also sounds like Sayu again to me.
Film set or something?
Fucking goofy. Alright, what else we got?
Oh, this is a disaster. We didn't pick up a single scoop worth mentioning from the first two supplicants. How am I supposed to publish any of this?
It's fine, don't look at who's standing next
What's
to you.
the rush? I'll head over in a bit, find an angle, snap a few shots. The headline is entirely up to you. Frowning over such a trifle? You should hurry up and get that happiness surgery done when you get the chance.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that doesn't sound like a good idea. The first two supplicants? Gives you a puzzled look, then decides not to push the conversation any further.
Hey, Maybe we should save this for when we're back upstairs. This really isn't the best place to talk.
All right, time to talk to the boys. Oh no, they're getting interviewed.
Miss Himiko.
We meet again, you two. And you're about to be on TV. Aren't you going to change into something a little sharper?
Hey, I changed my outfit before this version. You're joining the debate too? I changed, you just didn't notice.
Whew, talk about low-key.
Oh god.
Blind.
I think that would lose wish power.
Too, right? The entire first floor of the TV tower is one big set arranged by Fulwish.
Yeah.
A live stream broadcast. Those two look busy, but they haven't taken their eyes off us. I'd wager the debate started the moment we stepped into the TV tower.
Ah. Just as I thought.
This is a prime opportunity to bait us into exposing our weaknesses.
Yep.
She certainly wouldn't miss it.
Speaking of which, I didn't expect you two to take action together.
They are an interesting pair.
Before contacting you all, I was looking into the case involving the Sinwish Syndicate murders.
Right.
And every clue pointed straight to Fulwish TV.
The Sinwish Syndicate?
Yep.
Exactly. When I accepted this mask, I promised to make a name for them.
Yeah, then the mask came from
no longer
them.
Possible. The least I can do is uncover the truth on their behalf.
That is an interesting connection point.
Nameless sure are a bunch of stand-up folks. Investigating's one thing, but you didn't have to go and join the society, did you?
Maybe. I could see that. I could see that. You didn't actually get the surgery, did you?
Correct. But I submitted a fake surgery application to get a peek at what's really going on.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the regular members know almost nothing.
Makes sense.
I couldn't find any clues related to the abundance. But regarding the surgery, they did leave behind some clues.
Uh-huh. Okay. Pre-op psychological assessment record. Psychological consultation for members experiencing pre-op anxiety. The session has been archived per standard protocol. Patient information has been anonymized for confidentiality. Consultation record is as follows. Oh, Fulwish herself did this. Fulwish, praise the Master of Elation. Is everyone having a happy day today? Member A, I'm so happy. What? Fulwish, no, you're not happy. If you were, you wouldn't be here right now. Today, I'm not speaking as the president of the Smile Society. Think of me as just a normal friend. Someone you can open up to about what's troubling you. Hey, Fulwish, I'll admit, it weren't for everyone at the Smile Society on the day I got laid off. I probably would have. But with your encouragement, I found a new job and even gained a new family. I think I should give it one more shot and try to find happiness through my own strength, instead of jumping straight into the surgery. You're absolutely right. The Society isn't the IPC. We'd never force our members to do anything. Today is just a friendly chat between friends. So relax. Let's just talk about life, shall we? How's work been lately? Getting along with your coworkers? Is everyone happy? Yeah. Everyone's so happy, bursting with energy every single day. And it's all thanks to your help. But sometimes I feel like we're from two different worlds. Whenever I'm exhausted and just want to sigh, I take one look at them and it's like I'm doing something I'm not allowed to. I went through the same thing in the days right after the blood-stained games ended. Everyone was so kind, but the more help I accepted, the guiltier I felt. I was scared that if they saw even a hint of unease on my face, it would hurt them too. I was scared that if I cried, it would make them sad. But that only made me lonelier. Made me think that misfortune itself was a kind of original sin. Yeah, I totally get that. It's like this vibe hanging over all of Plain Arcadia. Whether it's at the company, out on the streets, or online, seeing everyone laughing and having a blast always makes me feel like I should join in, but don't blame yourself. Pursuing happiness is human nature. It's precisely because you aren't happy enough that you yearn for that world of happiness, and you've mistaken that yearning for alienation. Picture this. Everyone around you is laughing, but you're the only one in tears. Your wife and kids are happily chatting away nearby, while all you can do is heave a heavy sigh. Do you really want to turn your back on them? Or would you rather bask in that atmosphere of happiness, stand by their side, and share a laugh? Happiness is a divine gift, not something to be ashamed of. When it comes down to it, do you truly resist the happiness surgery? You simply haven't recognized your true self yet. Tell me, what is it you really want? I want to join them. I want to be happy. Not at all manipulative. What do you mean? Just a talk between friends.
My suspicions were right. Not everyone joined of their own free will.
Yeah.
Rather than offering comfort, the Happiness Research Society amplified their craving
Make
for
someone
it.
think they need something
When
and give a
everyone
way
around
to
you
get
is
it.
praying for happiness, refusing to join begins to feel like a kind of original sin.
Do they not manipulate the hearts of others using the very same terror and dreams? Even if I weren't a supplicant, I wouldn't stand idly by.
So, she doesn't stand a chance in the debate then? She's ticked off so many heavy hitters. I really thought she'd have some smarter tricks up her sleeve.
Just have something. What if she is really good at debate? What if she's just a really good debater? When the time comes, what should I say?
When it comes down to it, it's just like the Phantom Moon games. People love surprises,
Fair.
so over-preparing is pointless. I've met plenty of big shots, but nobody has a knack for grabbing attention like you do. Use that to your advantage and play things by ear.
Fair, fair.
Precisely because we were once adversaries, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Oh boy, yeah.
And I'll be joining in too anyway. Just to shoot me a glance if you need me.
Okay.
And I'll back you up.
Okay. Any advice, Himiko?
When I left Plain Arcadia, someone once said this to me.
Oh?
When moving forward, never ask too many questions. The moment we stop to think, doubt seeps in. Fear of becoming a laughingstock or of being rejected. It sounds absurd, yet that's how people are.
Okay.
Don't let the word debate lead you astray. Just be yourself, as you always have been. When it comes to you, my faith is unwavering.
Cool, cool, cool. So for the debate, we just got to pull out the laser nunchucks, obviously.
Hello, viewers. I regret that we must meet under these circumstances. This is an emergency broadcast. A supplicant is attacking Seafeld City with the power of the Harmony.
What? What?
What kind of commotion is this?
What's going on here? Is she somehow aware that Sunday is here? Despite using tuning to try to, like, make it not obvious?
What? Is Fulwish TV up to their old tricks again?
I would not be surprised.
Hello, viewers. I regret that we must meet under these circumstances.
As you all know, to prevent a repeat of the blood-stained games, I organized a televised debate. I hoped the dispute between supplicants would stop at words, and the right to decide the winner would be shared by everyone.
The pile of chairs is concerning.
I was confident in my victory. I was ready to fulfill my promise
to build an Arcadia free of worry, where the only thing people need to do is laugh.
But let me guess, she's gonna say we didn't play by the rules.
I must cancel the debate and reveal the truth to the public. For what these outsiders seek to tarnish is more than just the Phantasmoon games. I implore all citizens, do not panic at the footage to follow. We are facing an unprecedented danger. But this is not a time for despair.
What is the footage we're gonna be
Our reporter
showing?
in Seafeld City captured this scene. This man should be no stranger to you. His name is Don Hung, a member of the Astral Express and a renowned hero.
Uh-huh.
And yet, accompanying him is none other than the Cian Joe's wanted
Why are you
criminal,
just walking out in the open,
Stellaron Hunter
guys?
Blade. Rumor has it he was once tainted by the flesh of the abundance.
Oh,
and
no.
could go berserk at any moment.
Oh no, something tainted by the
Back
abundance?
then, I trusted the Astral
could that
Express,
be?
figuring this was just a simple capture operation. But a short while ago, I found members of the Smile Society infected with the flesh and blood of the abundance.
Oh.
Only then did I realize what sort of conspiracy I was being dragged into.
Oh, she reverses the blame.
Aside from the Trailblazer, there's another supplicant aboard the Astral Express who used an alias not too long ago to infiltrate the Smile Society.
Oh, she's way too many steps ahead of us.
But his true identity reveals him to be an interstellar fugitive,
Oopsie.
a member of the family, Sunday. And by sheer coincidence, he traveled with the IPC back to Ashvale, arriving at the debate venue together.
She's playing this well.
Ladies and gentlemen, I won't summarize this, lest my own views mislead you. I will only present the indisputable facts for your judgment.
Actively lying.
May
I
the
will not
Master of
mislead
Elation
you.
bless us all.
Jesus Christ. Well,
so that's the setup. Such blatant manipulation won't fool anyone for long.
What about the people who have had the surgery and can't think?
Everyone,
well?
we'd better get out of here.
Yeah.
What is it?
Maybe when we arrived at the TV station, the debate wasn't just starting, but had already finished.
Yeah.
Wait, how could...
What?
Viewers, we interrupt with an emergency announcement. The Department of Aberration Defense has confirmed that the power causing the flesh of the abundance to become infectious originates from the Harmony.
That's a wild... What? Why? Okay, wild lie. Huh. Wild move. Ooh, cutscene time. What are you gonna do, Sunday? You've been made public enemy #1.
The supplicant is attacking Seafeld City with the power of the Harmony! Dear citizens!
This is bad.
Enough small talk.
Yeah,
It is
Evenescia,
time
let's
to
do it.
fulfill my duty.
Fuck yeah, Evenescia. Do we straight pivot to Evenescia?
Let us become one.
Joy Ascendant.
No desolation.
Holy shit. Okay, anyways, time to pull and find on. Interesting. So she
Together we can do
unleashes the
anything.
abundance's power while actively
Shine for the
blaming
hero. If all is black or white, that
us
means
for it.
step
Or
onto the
Sunday,
board.
specifically.
Existence is of no consequence.
Ooh, I love how Sunday is being more
Your
directly
downfall is
pitted against her. Ooh, I hope we get some like comparison there. All right. Interesting. A chance to gain an extra skill point. That is,
Flowers bloom for
that's
tomorrow.
an interesting little mechanic. Bing bong. Let's throw this on. Make sure our shields are up and everything.
This is permanence!
And we're not even gonna get to the ults. Bing. Bonk. For some reason, Sarudra is dying. Yeah, oh, they doubled. Concerning. I don't love that they're called preludes as well. But yeah, if the family got involved more directly somehow, I think that would just complicate things. But I doubt we have the time for that. I feel like things are going to escalate before they have a chance. Anyways, time for some ults. Bing bong. Let's give the buff there, and then let's give that and that.
Don't blink.
That, and
May
there we
love
go.
walk into the stars.
We'll build up some shield.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
To the defeated, oblivion. To the victor, the
No, he
throne.
called himself 1 week, obviously.
Your downfall is absolute. Cleanse hatred
Alright,
with love.
let's end this for real. Man, I guess Sunday was not as careful as he thought he was.
The flames are not
Anyways, time to get blown up by a meteor. There we go, and time to get hit by the second meteor. They just keep separating, but they're called finale, so you know. They never expect the second meteor.
What flavor of candy is that?
Huh.
I want more.
Smiling Flesh. Ooh, that's a spooky name.
Their senses have become completely distorted.
Everything is just happiness.
Closer. Just a little more.
Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
No, the flesh is regenerating.
Yeah.
It won't be long before he gets back up. No matter how many times he is killed.
They are the abundance. They are Shuhu, or at least
In that
parts of it.
case, he is certainly worthy of the great wheel fortune hanging over his head. So this is Fulwish's goal? To twist citizens implanted with Shuhu cells into giggling abominations and wage war on every supplicant? It's horrifying.
All
to
while
be sure.
blaming it on us.
Fulwish is a mere mortal. How exactly did she do it?
I honestly am feeling
General,
like she might be
please
just
do
a
not
puppet
call
in all
them
of this.
These people are nothing like the denizens of abundance you're familiar with.
Really? How so?
They are just normal people
Yeah,
of Seafeld
they're
City,
just transformed.
struggling with the grind of daily survival. They don't have the strength you and I possess, nor have they ever seen the world outside of plain Arcadia.
Yeah. Simple people caught up
They
in
just
something.
want to stop and catch their breath. Even if that breath is poison coughed up by Fulwish.
You're right. They deserved sanctuary. But right now, there's another group of people who need our protection.
Hmm?
Since we have the power, let's do something. Whether for the survivors or the victims.
All right.
You were the referee of the Phantasmoon Games. Even if you were forced off the field by underhanded means, surely you retained some right of arbitration. Now the land is overrun by walking corpses, and the people are plunged into misery. Are you telling me the supplicant who committed such atrocities still hasn't committed a foul?
Yeah.
This is merely a common occurrence in a game that has lasted thousands of years. Calamity.
Yeah, as far as we know, she didn't stop
So
the
long as the
Bloodstained
supplicant
Games.
can draw
So.
wish power to fill the Phantasmoon, the game knows no taboos.
Yeah.
The
She would
Master
have
of Elation
involved herself
allows
otherwise, I
supplicants
feel.
to enact the utmost benevolence, beauty, truth, greed, and absurdity, even the utmost evil.
Yeah.
Then where, exactly, do the boundaries of the Phantasmoon Games lie?
That's a tricky question. Do they have
Since
boundaries?
when do Aha's games ever have
Exactly.
boundaries?
Exactly. The
You don't
elation is
understand,
without
General.
limits.
Then make me understand.
As you wish.
Okay. Oh. What's this? What do we have here? Oh, back into the
I wonder
space
if
here.
you've heard of the tragedy of the bloodstained games from 15
Yeah, okay.
years ago, General.
She's bringing that up. I made reference to it of something she didn't change
Compared
as
to
far
the
as we know.
catastrophic history of the Phantasmoon games, that was likely nothing more than an insignificant interlude, no?
Countless times, I wanted to reach out and touch those muted hearts to make them beat again.
Ugh. That's a line.
But I can't save everyone. It's always been this way.
He's been more observer than anything else.
The Phantasmoon games have only one taboo, and there is only one rule I strictly abide by.
Okay.
The games must proceed.
Ah.
Never ending, just as the sun and moon rise and fall. Those who defy this law shall be banished, executed, and suffer unceasing torment.
Those who defy the game's
General
progression
Yalgren, have you ever wondered
are the enemy of the
why
games.
am I the arbitrator?
Yeah, that is a good question.
Simply because you possess the power to eradicate those who transgress.
Ooh.
Eons
Ooh.
ago, in the Master of Immortality's mysterious
I love
garden,
this art.
flora flourished with such intensity that they suffocated all other life. A meddler quietly infiltrated this place, plucking the most enchanting and luxuriant branch.
Yeah, this is great art.
The severed branch screamed in protest, for before she was gifted with eternal life, she was a divine envoy, leading her kin in search of the elixir of life. She was a beast of blind love and hatred, a sword dancer who devoured the Crimson Moon.
The Crimson
So proud
Moon?
was she, never having known how to yield.
The
Save
Crimson
for the
Moon?
blazing phoenix of the Xianzhou, she has never been defeated by another.
Okay.
How then could she tolerate a meddler defiling her fragrance?
The Phoenix of the
Are you
Xianzhou, huh?
speaking of myths or true history?
Are they
When the
different?
past is as distant as the afterglow of the stars, does it really matter whether it's myth or
I'm fucking
history?
on the same wavelength as Evanescia right now.
That meddler transplanted her to another world. And through this method, they imprisoned the most terrifying of horrors within the most ridiculous of games.
Oh.
You mean you yourself are that most terrifying thing?
Ooh.
You've misunderstood. Or perhaps not. The meddlesome god promised to enlighten her, to teach her to know true joy.
Huh.
And in the repeated cycles of the Phantasmoon games, the meddler did not break their promise.
Okay.
She once witnessed raging flames boil the seas dry, saw civilizations rise from the dust, and wither back into it. She gazed upon the purest souls, burning away their brilliance, and stood silent as supreme evil reveled in blood upon the earth. Finally, amidst the love and hate of the insignificant, she gradually glimpsed the essence of fleeting life, the meaning of elation. Finally, she became me.
A monster of the abundance taught the
You're
ways of
afraid
elation.
of waking her. Afraid of becoming her once more.
Interesting.
Over the past 1,000 years, I have called upon her power 3 times to avert catastrophe.
Interesting.
Each
A very
time,
interesting duality.
left an irreparable scar upon the land.
Okay.
This is the abundance. Healing and torture. Coexisting as one.
Ooh. I love that. Interesting.
Even knowing everything, would you still have me wear that fox mask and exercise the authority of arbitration?
Ooh.
Miss Evanescia, what you are terrified of is not this fox mask.
Yeah, she is a good inversion. There's
Quite
a lot of
the
good
opposite.
foils and mirrors to Fulwish.
Evanescia is the mask you wear. What you are terrified of is your true self.
It seems to be a part of you.
I too was once terrified of my mask.
Oh? I
Your
love
mask.
the mask imagery and like
A mask.
thematics.
Known as Arbiter General.
Oh, the mask of a title.
Whenever the tides of war demand it, I have no choice but to don it. To become that slaughtering general.
Huh.
Coldly watching blood and tears be shed. Plotting and divining beneath the astral charts. Even accepting the scorn of bereaved orphans.
Jesus.
All to ensure the Luxero is loosed.
I don't understand. As a general of the Xianzhou, why have you urged me all this time? Urged this creation of the abundance to reveal its true form?
It's laughable, really. I arrived in plain Arcadia for the sole purpose of involving the Master of Elation in my divination. Seeking to rewrite a fate already cast in stone.
Yep.
But to steer the orbits of the stars is no easy feat. Whether it be the Lux arrow that topples the sky or the games of the elation, it's difficult to grasp even if you go all out.
Fair.
From the instant the Phantom Moon's
Fair.
declaration increased the stakes, my divination has spiraled out of control.
Really?
My fate shifts ceaselessly between adversity and prosperity. Life and death becoming impossible to fathom.
In a way, is this not what you wanted?
With the eons in play, divination is futile.
Hmm.
The only thing you can ever put trust in is people.
Oh.
Just as I once believed my teacher could successfully fulfill
Oh,
their
yeah, we
fate,
got 4 petals, I think.
I really believe in you too, Miss Evenescia.
Okay.
Has anyone ever told you you're quite the gambler?
Nah, never.
Daring to push your chips onto an unknown quantity, like me? In a game where the eons themselves have taken a seat at the table?
All the better.
When we first met, I could not gain insight into the will or woe of your fate. Yet, I was willing to trust you. I believe you are also the key to rewriting destiny in this game, whose ending no one can foresee.
Yeah. I have a feeling Silver Wolf and Evenescia
Miss
will be
Evenescia.
big
The
variables.
spiritess that watches over me is named the Kala Chakra Sky Plume. It is a symbol of the hunt's foresight, verdict, and self-discipline.
Yeah.
Why does the decisive god of the skybow bear such a visage? After much contemplation, I finally understood.
Oh?
If the value of discipline was understood, the creations of the abundance need not be abominations. And without temperance, the consequences of the hunt are no different from destruction.
Interesting.
I am not some gambler, nor am I an ant beneath the gaze of the eons. I was the one who offered up a piece of my own insignificant fate, forging their trajectories.
Huh.
The situation outside is volatile. We don't have a second to spare for idle chatter. Miss Evenescia, I've given you my answer, and I'd like to hear yours in return.
Yeah.
When you realized Fulwish was not a supplicant and you could not pass judgment, why did I see hesitation and doubt in your eyes rather than your usual indifference?
Oh?
I know you already have a game changer in mind. You're just not ready to use it yet.
Okay.
Please, tell me your solution.
Yeah. I trust you, so trust me and we'll discuss.
As you wish. To exercise the right of arbitration, irrefutable proof is required. Proof that a supplicant has indeed broken the rules and disrupted the order of the Phantom Moon Games. Yet surveying the board, I see not a single transgression. Since there are no sinners, then I shall become the sinner.
Oh?
General Yao Guang, you once asked me, where do the boundaries of the Phantom Moon Games lie? Well, here's my answer. The boundaries aren't on the outside, but at the core. Now, I shall transgress the taboo and divulge to you the true purpose of this Ionic game. Through this method, the Master of Elation imprisons the most terrifying of horrors within the most ridiculous of games.
By bearing the mask, she bears her true face.
The terror slumbering at the heart of Plain Arcadia is...
Come on! Come on! God damn it. Glowing yellow eyes are interesting though, and then she disappears. She disappears. Interesting. Oh no, never mind, Silver Wolf. I had a feeling we might jump this way.
Approximately
They
200,000
fucking got
individuals
us.
fell ill simultaneously and were transformed into denizens of abundance.
Literally everyone who
The
had the
affected
surgery.
staff are quarantined immediately. Prolux Tower is a valuable safe zone.
Yeah.
If you'd listened to me and thrown every suspect in prison, you wouldn't be in this mess.
If you just unlawfully
So,
jailed all these
why'd you
people.
call me here?
It's an emergency. I want to see how the script plays out.
About that.
Huh?
No one could have guessed an emanator of the abundance would return by hijacking others' bodies.
Yeah.
Everyone is hesitant to act for fear of collateral damage.
Yeah.
But since he is here as well, deduction. This crisis was within your calculations all along.
Something like that.
Half right. Shuhu is the reason Blade made the trip. As for the outcome, tell you what, I'll show you the script. It's too wordy, and I can't be bothered to paraphrase.
Hopefully we get to see it.
Here, sending you a copy.
For the sake of our business partnership, save this virus copy for someone else, hacker.
Of course.
The feeling is mutual. Seems you don't trust me much either.
I think that's fair.
I told you, I've done my research on you. Or to be precise, on all of you. Destiny's slave may be able to foresee the future and pen scripts for the Stellaron hunters. But in the face of Eon intervention, his vision is powerless.
Yeah.
However, the IPC has its own methods.
Uh-huh.
Oh?
What might
I'll
that be?
grant you a privilege. Starting now, user Silver Wolf has unrestricted access to the Arcadian internet.
That's a lot of power.
I could have done that myself.
Fair.
With the precondition that I agree. I want you to hack into the internet, trace the source of the Joy Ascendant contagion, and figure out the catalyst and transmission vectors.
Huh.
Suppressing the surface commotion is a simple task, but if the root cause isn't addressed, the chaos can never be truly eradicated. In
Fair.
exchange, I'll turn a blind eye to the Stellaron hunters' suspicious activities for the time being.
Okay.
So this is what it means to see how the script plays out.
Oh?
Maybe you should keep it wide open. One eye might not be enough.
Let's start the investigation with the sick ones inside the building.
Okay.
I thought this was supposed to be a safe zone.
Safe means that I monitor everyone's every move, including yours.
Okay. Not that they're contained, just that they're monitored.
Hers.
Hers? Oh, hi, Kafka.
Judging by the time, I should be right on cue.
Not exactly right on. You missed your cue. You should have made your entrance 4 lines ago.
4 lines back. Oh, 1 eye might not be enough. You were laying the groundwork for entrance.
Trying to build her setup for the entrance.
Margin of error, 23 seconds. Coordination needs improvement.
Damn.
My bad. I lost track of time. What about you? Did the operation go smooth?
long story. I thought it was a battle royale, but it turned into a zombie crisis.
Yeah, that's a way to describe
I think
it.
It should have been you instead. I heard Elio gave you a long vacation.
Oh.
Whereabouts?
Let's call it a business trip. 10 days in Penacony with a packed schedule.
Oh, what's she doing in Penacony?
I'll take today, for instance. I needed to arrive at Ideen Park on time, order 2 drinks, give the cash spewer 3 knocks, and watch it spit out 650,000 credits.
Damn!
And then, I was supposed to get on the line and say hello to you.
Okay.
23 seconds late. Not very punctual.
Damn, the amount of shade being thrown at Kafka right now.
I don't mind. After all, even a late warning might just save you and Blady's lives.
Oh?
Elio asked me to pass along a message. Don't lose to Aha.
Ew. Ooh.
That's it? Anything else you want to say?
I feel like that has to be tying into all of Silver Wolf stuff. Not losing, fearing weakness, winning on her own terms, getting past her limits in her own ways. I feel like that has to tie to that.
What secret messages have you been sending?
Nothing. We've said everything we needed to say. If you think there's more to it, that's just because you don't know us well enough yet.
I don't deny that. But I will sooner or later. Jade warned me. Never underestimate the enemy. Compared to the 10 Stone Hearts, the Stellaron Hunters possess much greater solidarity.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say so.
Is she seriously not just throwing shade at her colleagues?
Probably that too.
The probability is 9%. I'll reserve judgment for now. Hopefully, you can give me an answer.
Alright.
Remember the objective. Hack the network and trace the source of the Joy Ascendant infection.
Alright. I think... Though we could keep going and there's some interesting stuff going on, I think I will take this out. Because it's been a good chunk of time. We're probably, if I'm to guess, around halfway or something like that. And my guess is we're not ending in the next hour or so. So I think I will call it before we get too deep into the Silver Wolf side of things.
Fine. Counting. 1, 2, 3.
Uh-huh.
Do you have to say it out loud?
God. But yeah, I think I'll wait until next time to continue from here. I feel like it's a good place to stop. And I'll pick back either tomorrow or Thursday in all likelihood. That's my hope. I don't want to delay as much as I did for last version, because there's some interesting stuff going on here. Even though it's just a lost setup more than anything so far, I am very happy with where the story is going. I feel like there's a lot of cool thematic elements. They've done a lot to set up Fulwish as an antagonist that has direct ties, either thematically or sort of lore-wise, to various characters. Because we have the connection to her and Himiko in the form of them being former friends and both survivors in their own ways of the Herald of Death.
My childhood musings.
There's the direct conflict with Sunday, of them being sort of mirrors of each other, with Sunday having effectively done something very similar to her, but for different reasons, or at the very least as far as we can tell. And it might even go further of if she is being manipulated by Shu, who's like controlling her or whatever, it even could be spread to the fact that Sunday was being manipulated by, oh god, I'm forgetting his name, but the bird guy. But then like rebelled against that. There could be some very interesting stuff with like maybe him trying to save Fulwish from herself or something.
matter the cost.
And then obviously there's the thing of her making him out to be the villain in this scenario. Yeah, no, there's a lot of fun stuff with that. There's a lot of fun stuff going on there. And then obviously there's the thing with Evenescia being this being of the abundance that then sort of learned the way of elation and aligned more with that, where she is someone who is welcomed by the elation, but then instead was corrupted by the abundance. There's sort of a mirroring there as well. There's a lot of these good sort of contrast, like reflections of characters against Fulwish that contrast well, and I'm excited to see how they play out, and I'm excited to see how Silver Wolf plays into all of this. And then obviously we have stuff with Blade, of like him weirdly resonating with all of this, and that's inevitably going to come up, I feel. There's a lot of good stuff here, and I'm excited to see how it goes in the rest of the version. So yeah, I think I'll leave things there. Look forward in the next day or two to my next stream. I'll announce it as usual. And yeah, I really hope they bring some of the concepts from Silver Wolf's trailers. Yes, I am absolutely in the same boat as you for that. I feel like they had such a cohesive idea and concept and theme going throughout all of that with Silver Wolf as a character, that if they don't touch on it in this, I feel like that would be a little bit of a missed mark. So we'll have to see how that goes. We really are only now getting into the Silver Wolf side of things.
Walk to the end.
So we can have hope. But yeah, for now though, that is that. See y'all later. Bye-bye.